talkSPORT Sports Update with Trust a Trader. When it matters, get the job done marvellously well by a verified Trust a Trader professional.
talkSPORT.
1 minute past 4. Good afternoon. Here are your sports headlines. The Home Secretary says she no longer has confidence in the Chief Constable of West Midlands Police. Craig Guilford's understood to be digging in despite apologising again to MPs after it emerged some of the evidence used to justify a ban on Israeli football fans was generated by AI. He can be sacked by the local police and crime commissioner. The Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, says she will legislate to take back that power herself. That will take time.
I do, however, believe this illustrates that Home Secretaries should, in future, have this power restored to them. When a Chief Constable is responsible for a damaging failure of leadership, the public rightly expect the Home Secretary to act, and I intend to restore their ability to do so.
Elsewhere, Danny Murphy says Steve Holland is an excellent acquisition as part of Michael Carrick's staff at United, given his record at Chelsea with many managers. But can Carrick, if he does well, convince the club that he's the man long term?
I think they'll have learned from their mistakes. Even if he has a really good spell and they have a bump and they start playing some good stuff and even sneak into the top 5, top 4, whatever, depending if we get the 5 places, I don't think they'll make. I think he knows it's interim.
His first game will be the Manchester derby on Saturday, live on talkSPORT. Speaking of Man City, Simon Jordan's called for an end to the incessant whinging around VAR following the circus of last night's 5-minute check to rule out Semenyo's second.
Well, the rules are the rules. So on one hand, you don't want referees to be subjective. When it suits your argument, you want them to be subjective. When you run the argument, they've never played the game, so they can't see what's happening in the pitch, so that you're encouraging subjectivity. When you introduce subjectivity, you don't want that either. So the bottom line is no one can win and no one will accept.
And remember, tonight, live coverage of Chelsea versus Arsenal begins on talkSPORT at 7.
talkSPORT News.
A huge fire in the West Midlands is being described as a major toxic incident, and Elon Musk insists AI chatbot Grok will refuse to produce anything illegal if asked by users. More from the news team at past.
talkSPORT weather with QuickFit. Whatever the winter weather, Bridgestone Turanza all-season 6 tyres. Guaranteed for 25,000 miles. Book today at quickfit.com. Conditions apply.
Band of showery rain moving eastwards tonight, falling as snow in the hills to the north and becoming patchier towards the south, clearing skies in western areas with rain behind later.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drive on talkSPORT with me, everyone's favourite Andy Goldstein. Nothing I can do. Darren Bent's here, everyone.
Darren here, by the way, Darren Bent.
Just said that.
How you doing, you alright?
The old grey tracksuit look today.
because I played this Paquetá this morning. You know when you think, do you know what?
Yeah, looks good.
Or it doesn't. It just looks like a tracksuit.
Just a grey tracksuit. I bet there's about £3 million.
Someone said like I come out of prison.
Yeah, Wandsworth.
Not sure about that.
When Jack Wilshere came in, you wore the same. You both look like you'd escaped.
Is it?
Right, Jingo, we've got a show for you today. We'll ask if West Ham fans feel betrayed by Lucas Paquetá, or Paquetá, no one really knows, as he continues to try and force a move away from the club. And we'll be asking if it matters how long VAR takes if we get the right decision. And would introducing a timer just cause absolute chaos? Also on today's show, we'll ask what on earth Man United do in the summer if their new manager, Michael Carrick, smashes it for the rest of the season. Good question. And, of course, we'll build up to a massive game live on talkSPORT tonight. Is the Carabao Cup bigger for Chelsea or Arsenal? That's a great question. All that plus, we've got the return of the office debate. This is Drive, this is talkSPORT. Why don't you pick up the phone and get involved? 03717 22 33 44.
You're one of them boiled chicken brothers, aren't you?
I am now.
That's me.
Couple of things before we start. Hello, everyone. Couple of things. Firstly, if you're the man on the train...
Oh, yeah, you're right. This is big, this.
Right. If you're the man on the train that walked past me knowing I had a nice pair of trainers on, and you purposely stepped on my right, wasn't an accident, bang, you stepped on it, and didn't even apologise, then you should be ashamed of yourself. And what's annoying is I thought I got away with it. I came in and Bentley looked straight down. He went, "Oh, that's got a mark on it, that one." And that destroyed me. That hurt me.
Did it?
Why would people do that? He knew.
Yeah, do you know what? I didn't like that. When you told me that had happened, I didn't like that.
It's nasty, innit? You don't need that.
You don't need that.
You don't need that.
But no,
if that's you know you are. You're a disgrace.
The only thing is, though,
apologise.
I noticed them straight away because I have the same
kicks as you.
Yeah.
So I noticed when straight away, but other people won't notice.
No, other people won't. But now you know it's there, I know it's there. And
Yeah, it's one of those.
it's horrible, isn't it? Horrible people. Secondly, I thought I'd give you a little Goldstein throat update.
Yeah.
Right? So you probably noticed over the last 3 or 4 weeks my throat's been a little bit rough. Right? So yesterday I went to the doctor, the throat man,
Yep.
as I like to call him, and straight away he went, well, let's put a camera down up your nose and down your throat so we can have a look at the vocal cords.
Yeah,
Have you ever had that?
No.
No numbing spray?
No, my throat is okay.
Oh, right. Bit of KY jelly. You ever use that?
No, what's that?
Doesn't matter. I had that on the camera, right? So it goes effortlessly up your nose, then down the back. I was sitting there. I felt like I was in sore.
Yeah.
My hands goes down, and he's looking at it. I'd say a few words so he could see that vocal cords vibrating. So anyway, cut a very long story short. Thankfully, nothing wrong with the vocal cords. But he said to me, do you drink whiskey? And I went, yeah. And he went, do you drink lots of it? And I went, I like whiskey.
Yep.
But anyway, cut a longer story short, no alcohol for a whole month.
That's good for you.
I know it is.
You're back in the gym, you're working
I
out.
know it is, but nothing. I can't even smell it. I can't have any chocolate.
I'm sure if
I
you
can't
smell
have
it,
any.
you'll be fine.
No fatty foods, no citrus. I've got to have my dinner, my last meal, 2 hours before I go to bed. It's all to do with acid reflux. Not very nice.
Okay.
But it's a life change.
It's a life change just for a month, so don't worry, you'll be fine.
I know, but then the voice will come back.
I mean, I quite like the voice as it is.
I know, but I can't go hard. I can't shout. I mustn't shout at people.
Even yesterday when Smudge come on, usually you go, yeah, you couldn't do it.
I can't do it.
You shouldn't.
I know.
You shouldn't. Yeah.
Can't shout at people. Billy was walking away from me today. I went, Billy. Billy. Can't do it.
How come Billy's in that seat? Where's Joe at?
Well, producer Joe is at a funeral today. So we wish him well with that. It wasn't a close friend of his, but anyway, funeral's a funeral. I'm in a bit of a hole now. I don't really know how to get out of it. Anyway, people die. There's nothing we can do about it. But that's why producer Joe is off and Billy's in the hot seat.
So a few people put
Oh,
it.
okay.
No 3/4 lengths, obviously me. No, I thought you bet
yeah.
shorts. Hey, what did I come in?
He did come in a pair of shorts.
God,
only because you've been playing.
Yeah, but I still came from home in shorts.
You did come in a pair of shorts.
Yeah,
But not 3/4 lengths.
Bentley told me to step on them. You foot for a KFC bucket.
No. You don't step on people.
Nah, not that, not them.
That's a no-no.
Yeah, big no.
And they're good ones.
I told you I've had it before. I was on the underground, and I know it's quite narrow, and this woman just dragged her suitcase over my shoe, man.
With people. Envy, jealousy, arrogance.
Oh, isn't it?
Nasty. Now, we do have genuinely, I know I say this every day, but we have a great show for
Oh,
you
sorry.
today.
Whinging again, you.
I'm moaning about someone being rude.
Whinging, that's Mark Rutter.
Oh, Mark.
Rutsy, shout out Rutsy.
No, not shout Rutsy. I bet. It doesn't matter. Right, we've got lots coming up. Now, later on, we're looking into your mob away at the Bridge tonight. It's live on talkSPORT.
Yep.
First leg of the second semi-final of the Carabao Cup.
Yep.
We'll talk about that. We'll have team news, by the way, in today's show. And we'll ask one of the questions we'll be asking, who's it bigger for? I think it's a great question. You think it's bigger for Arsenal?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Do you?
Well, Chelsea have come off the back of 2 trophies, and they're
New manager, he can't get beat now.
No, but they're used. They are in the middle of their rebuilding. We're supposed to be at the end of ours, so we've got to start trophies to show for it.
Yeah, I think if you win, Luke, who works on the show, Luke said if he's an Arsenal fan, he said if we win, we'll win the league.
Yeah, because he said
that's how big it is.
Yeah.
I think it's a big game. Well, it is a big game, so we'll talk about that a bit later on. We'll talk in the middle hour about the VAR madness last night.
Yeah.
I've changed my mind on it twice. From when I watched it to having a chat with all of us in our meeting today.
See Semenyo, though, hit the ground running. Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, we knew he was a good player.
But some people go to that level and just freeze.
Going like Dockham, Semenyo.
Foden could play out there. Shirky could play there. Savinho, no. Marmouche, no. They've got so many options
Nice
wide.
problems to have. Nice problems to have. But we are going to start, as we always do, with a big old question about, well, today it's about Lucas Paquetá and his situation at West Ham. Now, he wants to leave the club and return to Brazil, but he has not gone on strike. I quote, not gone on strike.
Tell me your voice.
Excuse me. And he's training as normal. But after asking not to play against QPR on Sunday, should West Ham just cash in on him?
Magnificent strike from Lucas Paquetá.
Paquetá has to do more for me. He's a fabulously gifted footballer, but he's got to do more for West Ham.
And I said the West Ham fans might tell me I'm wrong, but I'm looking at him. I just the body language, I don't know. He doesn't look happy.
They've got to find the key. They've got to get him going and get him playing for sure, because he can make the difference.
It's impossible to replace a player like Lucas. You have to be aware.
A lot of music we use. Yes, a £40 million bid has been rejected, but negotiations are continuing. Paquetá has scored 5 goals, 1 assist in all comps for the Hammers. but the majority of his time at the club has been overshadowed, of course, by spot-fixing charges made against him. The gaffer, Nuno Espirito Santo, wants him to stay at the club. West Ham, they are believed to be reluctant to let him go, despite Paquetá only having 18 months left on his contract. Listen, is the type of player, I think, Lucas Paquetá, that when he's firing on all cylinders, great player to have in your team.
Brilliant.
But when you're in a relegation battle, when you're in the trenches, you don't want him.
No, I agree with you. It's a really difficult one because I'm always like, there's no point keeping a player that doesn't want to be there because he's going to offer you nothing. If he's made it clear that you're in a fight for your lives in terms of at the bottom of the table where you need every single one of your players to be pulling their weight, and he turns around and says, I want to go back to Flamengo. I want to go to Flamengo, right? He wants to leave, which means he doesn't fancy the fight. He wants off. I'm almost like, just get a deal done and get him out of the club. Because if you force him to stay, you'll never get the same player that was there when he was happy to be there and scoring his goals and assisting and playing really well. But then on the flip side, you're almost like, well, we need him because West Ham haven't got that many players that are firing. And when he does decide to turn up, he's one of the best players, if not their best player. So it's almost like a catch-22. But I'm just like, do you know what? I would rather someone with less ability in my team that I know wants to be there and is going to give 100%, than someone who I know can be a 9, but most of this season has been a 4.
It wasn't that long ago he scored that goal and he gave it the old, don't bother phoning me. I'm West Ham through and through.
Embarrassing,
that nonsense.
It's embarrassing.
But is that just footballers? Is that what they do?
Well, I mean, that is just that's a bit blatant.
I know it is.
Do you know what I mean? I don't like to see that, but this is where West Ham need him the most, and he's decided to take this opportunity to go, nah, this ain't for me.
How do West Ham? He's got a back problem, which is something you can't.
Trust me, that's one of those where you can mask it from the scan.
Yeah,
the MRI.
Nothing's showing up. Well, I've got a back problem. My back hurts.
Exactly.
Nothing to do about it.
I've heard that one before.
How will West Ham fans feel about him? Do they want him out now?
Again, they're probably caught as well because they're probably thinking, well, if he doesn't want to be here, get rid of him. But they need him.
Yeah.
And I know they're in a relegation battle and he's been there all season, but every now and then he will produce moments of magic, like Chelsea when he hits that one, bang, and it flies to the top. He can produce moments of magic. You just don't see him nowadays often enough. But again, as I just said there, I would rather someone who's got less ability than him, but wants to be at the club, that wants to give 100%, because you're going to get more out of him. If the board say he ain't going anywhere, he's staying, and he throws his toys out the pram, what's the point? You're paying him a fortune to do nothing. Management
Max is behind the glass, big West Ham fan, season ticket holder. Do you want him at the club? Give me a thumbs up if you still want him at the club. Max is pondering. He does. He still wants him at the club.
He's a good player, so you need him. But if you're going to get the Paquetá we've seen all season that hasn't really tried a leg, what is the point?
Yeah. West Ham fans would take your calls on that. I suppose the question is, do you agree with Management Max? 03717 223344. Do you want him at the club or do you want rid? We'll stay with London clubs because we've just been, of course, talking about West Ham. They go away to Spurs on Saturday. A man who will be playing that day, or could be playing that day, is Conor Gallagher. Spurs have officially announced the signing of him from Atletico Madrid for £34 million. Tottenham fans, you can get your calls in now on that. How good a player is he? And also Chelsea fans, does that bother you?
See, no, it won't bother the Chelsea fans because they
he's their ex-captain.
He is, but then they shoved him out.
I know, but still, you don't want to see a former captain going to a rival like that.
I really like him.
There's a big butt coming up.
But I know you'll get some Spurs fans that will say, like,
what does he do?
He's middle of the road. That's what you're going to get some saying. You're not going to get any that come on in and go. You'll get some, that will come on and say, great signing, it'll be brilliant for us. But you're going to get some that are going to be, why are we signing for? Like,
I don't know if you would. I think Spurs fans are desperate for new faces. They've got, I wouldn't say they're depleted, but they've got key injuries, players still missing. If they get the Conor Gallagher that was at Palace, they'll be over them.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a bad Conor Gallagher, actually.
I like Conor Gallagher. I really like him, but I don't think you're going to get too many that are going to say he's going to take us to the next level.
Let me just give you his quote. Conor Gallagher told the Spurs website, I'm so happy and excited to be here, taking the next step in my career at an amazing club. I wanted to be a Spurs player, and thankfully the club felt the same. It was very easy. It happened very quickly, and I'm ready to get on the pitch.
I would love to know why he opted for Spurs over Villa.
I told you yesterday.
If it's because he wants to be in London.
No. One of the reasons, the stumbling block, was the way that Villa wanted to play.
Yeah, but that's not down to him. That's the Villa and Spurs. But
No. If Atletico wouldn't accept the terms that Villa wanted to pay, that deal was never going to happen.
Okay, so do you think he would have?
Well, I get the feeling it's only Villa and Spurs in. So Villa, if the deal with Villa's not happening, it can only be Spurs, and he wants to come back.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I think it's a great signing.
I think it's a brilliant signing.
Out of 10 for a signing for a club, I think it's at least an 8.
Ooh, 8.
For not just the club, how desperate they are. For players, what he brings.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Spurs fans will say he's going to be the next captain, but he could easily be the next top.
I'm surprised why he didn't go back. I'm surprised Palace weren't in for him. He was brilliant there.
Yeah, he was brilliant there. Yeah. If
that is a perfect Palace signing. That
if you've got the choice to go to Palace or Spurs
right now,
well, no, for the next 5 years,
it's tough. I think it's Spurs, bigger club. And obviously, do you know what it is? The only reason why I'm opting for Spurs right now, yes, it's a bigger club, but the uncertainty around Palace.
Glasner,
Gay, do you know what I mean? Yeah, uncertainty at the minute.
Agree. Tottenham fans, you can have your say on that. Are you over the moon? Mark your news signing out of 10 for what it means to your club. Conor Gallagher is now officially a Spurs player. 03717222344. And the flip side of that is Lucas Paquetá might not be a West Ham player. West Ham fans, you can have your say on that. A busy way to start the show, but either way, all you have to do is pick up the phone to get involved. Same number for both sets of fans. 03717222344. 03717222344. Dial that. You'll be next live on Drive on talkSPORT.
Beyonce?
Is it Beyonce, Jack? Jack's little face. You all right, Jack? You good? You look well. You look well, Jack. Driving talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside. Still to come, we'll be discussing what is next for Newcastle and Eddie Howe after last night's defeat. Just quickly, as I mentioned before the break, Conor Gallagher has completed his move to Spurs.
Would you have taken him at United?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, really good. Well, we looked at him. Do you remember we looked at him about 3 transfer windows ago? Heavily linked to it.
I don't know why more teams weren't. I'm not saying...
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So many more teams. Right, before we go to the phone lines today is the AFCON semi-finals. Senegal take on Egypt in the first one. Ian Abrahams, the Moose, has all the team news for us now. Moose, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Senegal ranked second in Africa, only behind Morocco, and looking to reach their third African Nations Cup final in the last 4 runnings of this tournament. Their semi-final lineup today features many names that we know from the Premier League. Edouard Mendy's formerly of Chelsea, so is the captain Koulibaly and Nicholas Jackson up front. The 2 Everton boys of Idrissa Gana Gueye and Iliman Ndiaye also start, as does West Ham fullback El Hadji Diouf and the former Liverpool striker Sadio Mane. As for Egypt, well, much is expected of them to get to the final and possibly win it for the first time in a generation. Omar Marmoush and Mohamed Salah both start up front, and we start at 5 o'clock.
Good work, Moose. Thank you for that. We keep you up to date as soon as we hear anything from that game. Right, we're taking your calls, Chelsea fans and Tottenham fans. What do you make of Gallagher joining Spurs? And also take calls on all things Paquetá and West Ham. Where are we at? John's a Spurs fan. Hi, John.
Hi, guys. How are you?
We are great. How are you?
I'm good. I really like Conor Gallagher as a player. I think, like yourself, Andy, when he was going out to Atletico, I was really hoping that Spurs got him then. I've always liked how hard he works, how much drive and how much passion he brings to the game, and I think that can't be bad around a training ground. The fact that he was a captain for the small side down the road, I think that does, you can't have too many captains in your team and leaders. What worries me is, did we really need another central midfielder at the moment? Spurs seem to have a habit of signing players going for left back when Udogie and Spence are fine. We signed Kudos to play wide on the right when we had Kulo and Johnson. We don't seem to be signing players that solve a problem. That being said, I would quite happily let Xavi Simons go and Conor Gallagher take his place in the team. And I do think that he is a lot better than we've got, and his mentality's there.
Do you know what it is, John? Do you know what it is, John, as well? I think with Conor Gallagher, because he's proven the Premier League, like Xavi Simons has shown flashes, but still, I'm not convinced. But Conor Gallagher, we've seen him play really well for Chelsea, really well for Palace. I just think it's a no-brainer.
Also, with Kudus, right? You had Kulusevski, he's been injured.
Yeah.
And you had Brennan Johnson.
No,
and it sold him.
Yeah.
So I know you were buying someone that plays on the right, but ultimately there was no one in front of him.
No. I
can't. He only makes Spurs better.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer of a signing.
Luke's a Tottenham fan. He's up next. Luke.
How are you, gents? You okay?
We are great. How are you today?
Yeah, fantastic, mate. Good show as always, Andy.
Thanks, mate.
Good show.
Thanks, man.
So, for me, I've been on here a few times and spoke to you, and I've been very passionate about how I want us to be in the transfer market with regards to stop shopping in Poundland and start going more towards, your bigger places and shop properly. And this, for me, is a signing that we need. I mean, it's not a signing with potential. He was a young captain at Chelsea, wasn't he? So he probably grew a hell of a lot there, got a lot of experience from that. He's now gone over to Europe, played in one of the best leagues in the world, so he's got great experience there. For me, it's a win-win. I don't see how we're losing with him. And it's exactly how we need to start changing the way we buy players.
Yeah, I think it's a really good signing, Conor Gallagher. I agree. I think getting him, he's only 25 years old as well, has got Premier League experience, he's an international as well, played at a big club. So yeah, I don't see too many negatives. In fact, I don't see any negatives in terms of, for the fee as well, getting a player like that.
No-brainer.
No-brainer.
You can't. It's very rare you can pick up top players for £35 million.
Exactly that.
I think they've got one. Talking to top players joining clubs, there could be one leaving West Ham. How does Phil, the West Ham fan, feel about that? Hello, Phil. Oh, he's gone. That was such a good introduction as well, wasn't it? The way I linked one to the other, and he just... Oh, no, he's not. Ashley, let's ask Ashley the same question. Ash?
Hello, mate. Are you all right?
I'm good, Ash. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Lucas Paquetá.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been a season ticket holder over there now for nearly 35 years. And obviously at both stadiums. And once you do something like he's done, there's no going back. It's scandalous, to tell you the truth, because we've stood by him. I know we stood by him because of the value of the guy, and we could have thrown him under a bus.
Yeah.
And we never.
We just paid his wages as well, right? You stood by him when it was all going on. You backed him.
Exactly. So look, let's do the right thing, and let's try and get West Ham out of trouble, and actually give it your best, and put a bit of value on yourself, and then go, right, guys, look, I've had enough. I want to go back to Brazil. Do you mind? And then go.
Do you know, there's definitely a right way and a wrong way to do it. And Paquetá coming out now and doing that, you go, is not. I mean, you look at someone, prime example, I know they're different characters. Mark Gahey's a prime example of that. Liverpool wanted him, didn't get the move, didn't sulk, didn't throw his toes at the prom, went, all right, I'll just stay here. And Palace are going for a bit of a wobbly one, but still, you still see him out there, still front up the football club.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it properly.
I imagine as well Paquetá has a bit of a grudge against life because he was not close to joining Man City. They came in for him. Then all this blew up.
You've got to think as well, West Ham stuck by him when he was going through that whole kind of case as well.
I know, they paid his wages.
Everything.
It is bad.
It is bad. It's a bad look from him.
Yeah.
I know football's got no morals. I understand that. But that situation, I'm a bit like,
You got to, yeah.
I hope he doesn't live in that area.
At the principal, right?
Principal as well, come on.
Still to come, we're discussing what next for Newcastle and Eddie Howe after the Carabao Cup semi-final defeat to City last night. First, it's time for no Googling. We have been talking about Lucas Paquetá, or Paquetá, no one really knows. We want to know who's the first Brazilian to score a hat-trick in the Premier League. That's a great question. First Brazilian to score a hat-trick in the Premier League. You fan of Brazilian?
Yeah, I love Brazilian football. You know Brazil's my...
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I just meant players coming over here, rather than Brazil, the national team.
Yeah, there's been a few good ones.
Yeah.
Some really good ones.
Okay, well, one of them scored a hat-trick. Who was it? Answer to that more coming up live on Drive after this.
Here are some of the best sledges in Ashes history. Let's start in 1933, Douglas Jardine versus Yabba. Jardine, the notorious captain of the Bodyline series. Yabba, some bloke in the stands who became so famous he now has a statue at the SCG. When Jardine was swatting away flies on the boundary one day, Yabba yelled, "Oi, Jardine, leave our flies alone. They're the only friends you've got." Next, Warne versus Strauss in the Edgbaston Cauldron 2005. Strauss shouted, "Come on, boys, he's struggling here," when Warne misjudged the delivery by Ashley Giles. Warne then told Strauss, "Say one more thing to me and I'll hit the next ball for 6. Strauss obliged and Warne walloped an enormous 6 over square leg. Night-night, Straussy. Bowler Jimmy Ormond dealt a stinger to Mark Waugh, brother of Steve, in 2001 when the Aussie all-rounder told him he was nowhere near good enough to play for his country. Ormond replied, "At least I'm the best cricketer in my family." Tough. Wicketkeeper Ian Healy issued one of the great lines after Steve Waugh told Ricky Ponting to field right under the nose of Nasser Hussain. Healy remarked, "That could be anywhere within a 3-mile radius, poor Nas." And then there's Dennis Lilly on Geoffrey Boycott, who he beautifully described as a man who fell in love with himself at a young age and has remained faithful ever since.
Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, giggling away alongside me. What are you laughing at?
I've got to read this out. Listen, it's by Joel Marson. It's a really, really good...
Slagging? He's going to slag me off?
Yes, correct. He's gone...
What's your name?
Been listening to Goldstein and Bentley for years.
That's nice.
First time watching live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Why is Andy selling his hair product when he's buying it looks like that?
What are you laughing at? I mean, do you know what? Usually I'd buy it, right? What are you all laughing for? Usually I'd buy it, but you can't argue. My hair looks unbelievable.
No, but
I mean, it does look...
I don't think it's a compliment.
No, I know, but he's trying to get a rise at me, but all I know is...
You're rising, I can tell.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Remember, I know you.
No, for argument's sake, if he... What are you doing? If he said, like, oh, Goldstein's got a big nose, I'd go, I have.
Yeah, but I'll take that personally. You might...
No, I've got a big face and it wouldn't look right if I had a little nose.
You haven't got a big face.
I've got a massive head. I have.
No, you've got
No. My head is gigantic, like, a little bit weird, too big. Like, if you gave me a crash helmet, it might not fit on it.
Yeah, but I don't look at you now and go, he's got a massive head.
I know, but no cap will fit me. My head's huge. Right?
Hey, I've never noticed.
Hair-wise, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's absolutely perfect. I bet he's bald. I bet it's the bald.
Yeah, it's a great.
I bet it's the slapheads coming for me.
I bet
that's what it is.
That's Jason Bratton. I ain't seen him for a while, actually, Jason and Bratton. He's the one who comes to me. And I met him, didn't I?
If he put Goldstein's golden pace on, it could start growing back.
It's great, though. Joel Martin. That's unbelievable.
Forget it.
When his body looks like that.
Let me tell you now, he's been watching for years, the fella. Before the break, I asked the question, who's the first Brazilian to score a hat-trick in the Premier League?
Is it Alfonso?
Yeah, Alves, yeah.
Yeah.
Borough 8-1 against Man City.
I remember that. It was at home, wasn't it?
2008.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago, isn't it?
I don't think he scored that many for them, and a load of them came in that game.
What was it for?
Did he score against United as well?
I can't remember, Darren. I don't remember what I got upstairs for.
Part of me thinks he scored a hat-trick against United, but maybe I got that wrong.
Still to come, we'll be asking whether VAR should be binned after last night's controversial decision. And in fact, let's stick with that game, which of course saw Man City leave Newcastle with a 2-0 win in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. So, are Newcastle starting to run out of steam under Eddie Howe? Is that the question we're asking, Billy? Despite being 6th in the league, they are only 3 points clear of 12th. Face Villa in the next round of the FA Cup will need to win both of their remaining games in the Champions League for a chance to finish in the top 8. Doesn't look good, does it? Eddie Howe spoke to the media after the game and said he couldn't fault his players.
Yeah, I think it could have been very different, as I said. I don't think the general performance was bad at all. I thought we were competitive. We gave them problems in certain moments. They're always a team that are never far away from hurting you as well, so we had to defend well, and I thought for the main we did. It was a game of few chances really for both teams, so I was pleased with a lot, and of course there's some areas where we need to do better.
It's an interesting one. When I was reading it out going, no, I don't think Eddie Howe's got any, but then I read it, they're 6th in the league, okay, 3 points clear of 12th. We've got Villa in the next round of the FA Cup, so that's tough. It looks like they're going to be knocked out of the Carabao Cup. They need to win both games to get into the last 8 of the Champions League. I know you can qualify for the qualifying, etc. But do you think Eddie Howe's done as much as he can do?
I mean, listen, what he's done, you've got to take it in, I think, in terms of the whole package. I think he's done a phenomenal job at Newcastle.
I agree.
Got them back in the Champions League. Won them their first trophy in decades. They're sixth in the Premier League, which is decent.
Very good.
Which is very good. So, like, I do wonder why and where, how far he can take them, because I don't think they can win the league.
No, I agree.
And I think the reason why I don't think they can, because I think they would have a good chance if they could keep their players. So when they assembled that team last year, if they didn't have to sell Isaac or sell this player, sell that player, and kept them all together and just kept adding to it, then I think, okay, they're deep. They've got a really, really good side.
It's interesting. If I say to you, what's Man City's ceiling? Even if I said what's Man United's ceiling, you'd say win the Premier League, win the Champions League.
What, your ceiling?
Yeah. What's the most you can do?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that about Man United now.
No. Not this season, but as a club going forward.
Oh, yeah, because you've done it, though. So it's a bit
I know, but I'm giving you an example, right? I don't ever see Newcastle's ceiling as winning the Premier League. Well, I don't see them. I think the most they can realistically achieve under Eddie Howe is what they've already done, and that's win a domestic cup. Do you know what? I look at Newcastle, and I hear what you're saying. They probably could win a domestic cup because they've done that. Could they win the FA Cup? Yes. Champions League's a bit different, but I could not easily, but I see them winning the Conference League or the Europa League. Okay.
With the squad that they've got, they can win.
Europa, I'll give you that.
Yeah, if they're in that competition, I can see them. So there are loads of trophies on offer, but are they going to be a team that's competing back in the 90s when it was Keegan pushing for the league? I don't see that Newcastle anymore.
I don't, because their hands are tied, right?
And that's the problem. If their hands weren't so tied with the finances that they've got,
it's such a shame that all exists.
It is a shame.
I mean, your answer of stick $5 billion in a bank account.
That's what I'm saying. Just go PSR. Look, here's $5 billion that keeps the club running. If we leave, away you go. Spend what you want.
There must be a reason why that doesn't happen. Right, let's have a quick word about Man United because they confirmed the appointment of Michael Carrick until the end of the season. Let's hear from the new gaffer speaking on Inside Carrington, the podcast about being back at the club.
There's kind of two sides to it, you know. There's the personal side and the relationships and seeing people and the kind of the soft side in some ways. But I'm quickly focused on doing the job. You know, it's a big responsibility, a massive pleasure and a privilege to be here. But we want to do a good job, and this place deserves that. It's clear what's in front of us. It's a really clear focus, a clear goal now to have a real big end to the season, and we got to shape the team and put the team in the right place to be able to do that.
He's not interim coach. He's not interim manager. He's the coach. He's the head coach of Man United. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any possibility whatsoever, 17 games to go, if he wins, I don't know, 13, draws 2, loses 2, is there any opportunity whatsoever for him to be the United manager next season or not?
I mean, you never want to say never because we've seen it happen before with Ollie. But this appointment just feels a little bit fresher. And last time he was at United, 3 games in charge, 2 wins, one of those against Chelsea, one against Arsenal, draw with Chelsea, beat Villarreal. So he's had a taste of it as well. And I just think for Michael Carrick, it just feels, the Solskjaer one, it felt like you're going back to it. And the way it kind of ended, I can understand why they maybe stepped away from it. But Michael Carrick obviously had a really good period at Middlesbrough. He's got the experience. Do you know what I mean? He's not that old as well, got new ideas, fresh ideas. And listen, if he goes and wins 14 out of 17 games, then he has to be in the discussion because that's like total winning form. That to win that many games out of 17. But if he does that as well, I think it's a nice problem to have because if he goes and wins those amount of games, then the club are in no rush to go and grab someone who they think, right, we need to now.
I think the rush is during the summer.
Yeah, the scramble
to get someone in.
But what New York should do if he wins 14 out of 17? Then what?
I honestly don't know the answer to that.
Has he earned the right?
You saw that with Solskjaer. Remember that famous quote from Rio, like, give him the contract, he's at the wheel.
Is that when he beat PSG?
Yeah.
Away from home?
Yeah.
Rashford pen at the end?
That's right. That was on the back of, a brilliant run from Ollie, and then we gave him the long-term contract, and then we know what happened after that.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that.
I think if he wins 13 out of 17, Andy, he deserves to be in the discussion.
But, okay, can someone like Michael Carrick win Manchester United the Premier League? Can he make them champions of Europe again?
Well, but this is my thing and the argument to that, because I don't think he can, because I think there's teams just a lot better than you, right? Yeah. But I would have said when Arteta first got the job at Arsenal, I know it hasn't happened yet, the league or Champions League, anything. Yeah. But I would have probably said when he first got the job, I don't know if this guy can win us anything.
With who, Arteta?
Yeah.
But the big difference is I feel Arteta runs Arsenal.
Yeah, he does now, but you wouldn't have said that at the start.
No, I wouldn't. But now I know he does, I can see it working.
Yes.
I just feel with Michael Carrick, I don't want the problem that I think Liam Rossini is going to have at Chelsea, where they've hired a relatively inexperienced manager so they can decide who comes in, who goes out, and what happens at the club.
No,
I just wonder if you had, for argument's sake, if you had an Unai Emery come in at Manchester United, I think the hierarchy would deal with him differently than they would do someone like.
Well, of course, it's about experience and about like if Thomas Tuchel goes to Man United,
exactly.
There's no way Jason Wilcox is telling this guy's won Champions Leagues, been international manager, won big trophy wherever he's been.
You don't tell him anything.
You're not telling him nothing. No. Won the league in France, won the Champions League, won the league with Bayern.
Going to win the World Cup of England,
right? You ain't telling him nothing. So you're gonna have to be different. But when you've got an inexperienced coach,
so that's my worry.
Yeah, but then listen, if he's working under that model and he's still successful, and as I said, wins. I know we're spitballing here, but 13 games under that guidance, you probably go, okay, well, something's clearly working. But I think recruitment is always key for Man United.
It is, but I think the manager has to have the final say on it.
I agree with that. At any club. Although, but then it works different, but maybe because they're not the same level as United, the Brentfords and the Brightons, because their model was perfect. Like Brighton's model has been faultless, really, hasn't it? Every single time they get a player, they then sell him for 100 mil.
Yeah.
Man United are not in that same...
I don't know Brighton like I know my own club. And it'd be interesting from Brighton fans, right, if there have been players that have come into the squad.
I know, there'll be a few that snuck through the cracks.
Yeah, but you go, well, we don't need that player. We don't need a left-back. We don't need a right-sided midfielder.
No, but they don't do that, do they? They won't just sign a left-back for the sake of it. They'll know Cucurella's going, which is why the next one's on his way in.
Yeah. Okay. You can have your say on any of the above that we've spoken about, or if you want to have your say, I know a lot of you do, on all things VAR, we're doing that in 14 minutes' time from last night. I suppose the main question is if a decision takes 7 minutes to make and it's the right decision, again, that's up for debate, but if it is that okay? Is our only problem with VAR the time it takes? Or the technology involved, or lack of technology as it was last night? Anyway, VAR chat from 5. If you want to have your say now, pick up the phone and we'll call you back 03717 22 3344. Drive and talk sport. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent is alongside. I'm not sure what's happening with music today, Jack. Jack, what's going on with music? I've just posted a picture of Jack's outfit. Looks like he's just about to pair up with either Torville or Dean.
Sir and Dame, right?
Sir Jane Torville and Dame Christopher Dean.
Yeah, and they did.
I think it's that way round.
Yeah.
Have they got that? Mm-hmm. They were both at my wedding.
How are they there?
They were both at my wedding.
Why? Do you know them both?
I don't. My missus knows them quite well. I knew them quite well at the time.
So you give Dean. Which one's Torville and Dean?
Christopher.
Yeah, give Christopher a ring.
I don't know him. I think I've got his number in my phone. Still to come, we'll be asking whether a timer, what would make any difference to VAR? That would be nuts. Just a quick word on Spurs. Their sporting director, Fabio Paratici, is to leave the club at the end of the month and join Fiorentina, despite returning to the club only 3 months ago. Right, time now for this.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. With Paddy's Super Sub, your new bet rolls over to the new player coming on. T's and C's and exclusions apply. 18 plus, begambleaware.org.
Right, time now for today's bet better with the friends of Paddy Power. Let's welcome Lewis Richards to the show. Lewis.
Evening. Is it too late for Happy New Year? Is it 9:14?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Do you want me to introduce you again?
Yeah, we could go for that again, can't we?
Join us now is Lewis Richards. Lewis.
Hope you have a terrible year.
Oh my! That's terrible. That is. That's disgusting.
Oh, it's the best I've got. I'm sorry.
Anyway, loving the pantomime moustache you've still got. Right, thanks for coming on. We look.
Style. Yeah. Mrs. told me I look nice.
Yeah, it is. When's your Bugsy Malone audition?
No, I did that in a school play. I did.
Who'd you go in for?
Some geezer in a hat. I only had 3 lines. Weren't very good.
3 lions on a shirt. Right, let's talk about tonight's first leg EFL Cup semi-final at Stamford Bridge as Chelsea play Arsenal. Lewis, can you remind us how the bet builder works in the charity that, fingers crossed, will benefit?
Yeah, so if you're new to a bet builder, just think of it as your classic ACCA. But instead of putting different teams to win in one combined bet, you're putting multiple outcomes in the one game to win. And then, if all them legs win, your quid's in. And hopefully, if we win, it will all go to the Attitude Foundation.
Okay, fingers crossed. Right, it's a 5-minute bet builder, these picks. I've gone for Arsenal to smash Chelsea to pieces tonight.
Solid start, 19-20, so it ain't bad odds for Arsenal. And they're on a very good run. Don't think they've lost a game since Villa in early December, which was a bit of a weird one to lose. But they picked up some really important wins over Christmas. The only note of caution would be Arsenal haven't looked overly strong when they come up against decent opposition, which I think was quite evident in the recent draw versus Liverpool.
All right, I've gone for under 2.5 goals.
I like this. 17-20. I think it's value, a lot of value. 1-1 draw between the two in the last time. And I'm thinking, don't know about you guys, but thinking a bit of fatigue for Arsenal. I think it's 8 games in 25 days or something like that. So they'll run out of steam sooner or later, won't
Well, no, made 10 changes at the weekend against Portsmouth.
Right.
So should be fresher.
Right.
Yeah, should be fresher. Next up is producer Billy, who had his first tattoo today on his arm. A love heart with his girlfriend's initials in it. Still moaning about the pain. But anyway, he's gone for Enzo Fernandez to have a shot on target.
Wonder if he regrets that in a few years' time. But yes,
I think he will.
Even money for Fernandez. He's top shot taker for Chelsea. 32 in the Premier League alone, 21 of those on target. So pretty decent conversion rate. Didn't know, looking at his recent form, 3 goals and 1 assist in his last 5. So man's on form.
He is indeed. Right, next up, the people. They've gone for Saka to be found 2 or more times.
Yeah, they are with you. The most popular pick is Arsenal to win, so we've gone for the second, which is still quite nice. But 3-10, the odds ain't there. But look, he's in form. He was fouled 3 times in their previous meeting, so a foul either half will get this in.
Okay. The all-important one is your vote. What are you going for?
Yeah, I've tried to go for the bigger odds. It's 6-5. But yeah, gone for the draw at half-time. Same trainer's fault. You know, you think they're going to smash them? I don't think there's going to be that many goals, and we've bet it on the under 2.5. So look, 4 in the last 10 of Arsenal. I think have been level at half-time. I think they were level the last time they met as well. So 6-5. Bit of value there to be a bit drab in the first half.
If 4 of the last 10 have been level at half-time, doesn't that tell you more often than not they're not level at half-time?
When you look at that opposition, they were going to be up against Pompey, and there's a couple of other games in there as well. So, you know, they weren't leading against Wolves, and you'd expect them to be 3 or 4-0 up at that point.
That's true. Right, before I let you go, can you confirm the odds and the value of the charity bet one more time, please?
We are looking just over 27 to 1, so it's a total of £277 to the Attitude Foundation if we can get this in. Start the year strong.
Okay. Lewis, I feel as though we talk a lot, but we don't really know too much about you. Can we ask you a question each?
You want a question each?
Yeah.
Get ready for the beat button. My language isn't good when I go off script.
Just to find out more about you. All right?
This is going to be a question about my mustache,
that's
isn't
fine.
it?
Are you married?
I am. I have been. Okay. I am 35, and I've been with my missus since I was 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll need about another 10 questions now. What's your question, Benny?
Well, you answered it because I say, how old are you?
Well, you got another question?
Why is your background always blurred?
Good question.
So the behind me is messy.
What, the footballer? Go get him.
Yeah. But there's a huge mirror there that the wife's got for Christmas, so you don't need to see double, triple reflections. So yeah, keep it blurred. You know?
Why is that mirror? Is the mirror above your bed?
No, I'm in the office. Bedroom's
fine. Okay.
You can't sneak peek at that.
I don't want to sneak peek at that. Right, Lewis, thanks for coming on. We'll have more questions for you next time. Have a lovely evening, my friend.
Cheers, guys. Thanks very much.
Pleasure. There you go. That's Paddy Power's bet with today. Minimum odds 1 to 5 per leg. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. With Paddy's Super Sub, your new bet rolls over to the new player coming on. T's and C's and exclusions apply. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org.
It's always nice to find out more about people that spend a lot of time on our show.
Agreed.
20 years he's been with his missus. That would never last.
There's a comment in there, but
I'll bat my hair. Go on.
No, stop. I'll let you read it.
I can't read.
No, I can't read it out loud because it's
so
like Jack and what he's dressed like. So,
I put the post on social media. Yeah. So, look, what is it? It's like a white skin tight trousers, a white t-shirt, and a white hat. I can't. There's no point. Just in case it appears on the telly, don't.
You can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I didn't. He does look like.
Yeah, that is funny.
And a big chunk of it. When we come back, we're talking about VAR. You know the questions we're going to ask, but do you have the answers? If you do, pick up the phone. You'll be next 03717 223344.
To succeed, people often say you need to think outside the box. In sports, every now and then someone does just that and comes up with a crazy idea for an exhibition event that nobody else could have dreamt up. Here are some of the most iconic we've ever seen. I mean, what an image. This was the setting for the Battle of the Surfaces in 2007 between Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal. The courts in Nadal's home of Mallorca reportedly took 19 days to build and cost £1.2 million. The players had to change their shoes every time they changed ends, and despite some dodgy bits of grass, they slugged out an epic three-setter, won by Nadal. But that's not even the most famous exhibition in tennis, because in 1973, we got the Battle of the Sexes, watched by 50 million people in the US alone. Billie Jean King's victory over Bobby Riggs was not only a landmark event for entertainment value, but also for its impact on the fight for gender equality in sports. I mean, the Battle of the Surfaces never got turned into a movie. Now, imagine a motor race that involved American Indy cars and European F1 cars. Well, that happened twice, back in 1957 and 58. The race of the two worlds took place at Monza and was nicknamed Monzanapolis. Despite legends like Sterling Moss, Phil Hill and Mike Hawthorne racing the F1 cars, the Americans won both years. Fans and the teams loved it, but it didn't make enough money, so got canned. For its cast list alone, though, the greatest exhibition might have to go to the Princess Diana Memorial match at Lord's. Mike Atherton captained a Marylebone Cricket Club side, with Sachin Tendulkar leading a rest of the world 11. Names like Wasim Akram, Sourav Ganguly, Andy Flower and Neil Kumble and Glenn McGrath turned out. The one-dayer, won by the rest of the world by 6 wickets, raised more than £1 million for the Princess of Wales Memorial Fund. Incredible all round.
Welcome back to our number 2 of Andy Goldstein's Drive Time Show with Andy Goldstein. And today alongside me... Oh, Darren Bent's here, everyone.
Je m'appelle Birmingham.
That's the fella. That was amazing, that was, wasn't it? Still to come, we'll be talking about Chelsea's decision to put their head of medical on the bench when Enzo Maresca was in charge. That is insane. But now we have to talk about it once again. VAR took centre stage last night, taking 5 minutes to eventually rule Semenyo's goal out. So, after a weekend of FA Cup action, without it, do we really need it?
1-0 to Manchester City, looking for a second. They might just have it. They have. It's him again. Antoine Semenyo. They're checking a possible offside.
5 minutes, 30 seconds. And 4 people in VAR don't realize if it's goal or not. You have to go to the referee. So it was so tight. But the second goal Newcastle here was not so tight, right?
Well, firstly, I think that's too long a delay for the decision. I don't encourage that. We don't want that. I think we don't want, on a cold night, players standing around. But if that's what it takes to get the right call, then so be it.
Manchester City, number 9, is in an offside position. Erling Haaland offside. Manchester City absolutely incensed. Cherki is inside the penalty area. Cherki fires it in. And in the 9th minute of stoppage time, they supply what may well be the decisive blow over the two legs.
I can't wait to talk to you about this. Erling Haaland was deemed to be in an offside position, even though VAR viewed it as a subjective offside call, despite how long it took. I don't even know what that means. talkSPORT understands that the PGMOL fully understands the frustration the wait has caused, but they state that the majority of decisions are around 50 seconds on average. So, how do we improve it, and do we need an actual VAR timer? So I'm just looking at this, right? The words that are in front of me, Luke's obviously, I'm guessing it's Luke, he just misses words off. The PGMO. Just stick an L on, Luke, all right? There on the keyboard. There's so much I want to talk to you about this. Where do we start? Let's start with the decision. Irrelevant of how long it took to make, ultimately, did they get it right?
Well, if it's offside, it's offside. It's supposed to be black and white. I mean, I still looked at it and I couldn't see. It's so tight. And even when they draw the line sometimes, and I'm never
drawing
convinced.
them lines.
Yeah, so if it's the right decision, and they've come to the right decision, the timing is not irrelevant, but you go, okay, at least they came to the right one. But again, before you continue, it was refreshing, as you said this weekend, to watch FA Cup with no VAR. Like, VAR at times is sucking the soul and the life out of football. Like, the moments we saw at the weekend where people scoring goals, running off, celebrating, that's what football is all about. You know what I mean? Macclesfield, when they beat Palace, that is what it's all about. And we love that. But I still don't like VAR. I get it, they're getting more decisions right than wrong. But I thought VAR was brought in to clear up the clear and obvious. And so many decisions we're seeing aren't clear and obvious, and they're still coming to a decision.
Well, that one wasn't clear and obvious.
No, it wasn't.
And by that we mean, was it a clear and obvious mistake?
Exactly, and I don't think it was.
Well, it can't be, because it wouldn't have taken 7 minutes.
No, and also, I know they're saying Haaland's offside, but he was tussling with the defender. Chow. Ultimately, if he's offside, he's offside. I understand that.
See, my view is, if Haaland wouldn't have been there, I think Chow might have been able to stand in the way of that ball.
Yeah.
And
potentially.
If that is the case, then Haaland was in an offside position.
Well, he was interfering.
Yeah.
But those two are locked on together.
Yes.
So that's why I'm a little bit like, well...
Yes. There's no definitive.
No. So and Pope's not getting there, regardless of what...
No, he's not. But as you said, if it's black and white, like for argument's sake, right, a great argument to prove how things work is the ball going over the line, right? The technology involved, referee gets a little buzz on his watch when the ball goes over. Not one person has ever argued that, because you know it's black and white.
But even they've got that wrong before.
I know that. Well, sometimes it's not turned on. But do you know what I mean? It's black and white. Either did or it didn't, and there's a goal going.
Yeah.
Why are we constantly arguing?
It's human error. That's the problem.
That's right. It's not VAR. It's the people behind it.
We've caused this problem because we wanted perfection. We strive for perfection.
We did. Did you want it?
No, I didn't want it, but I thought it'd be better than what we were getting at one point, and I thought it'd be better than this. And yes, they are getting more decisions right, but still, I mean, again, a classic one a couple of weekends ago, the Vert's offside.
Yeah.
The cut grass tells you he's offside.
Well, you got like a 5 centimetre leeway.
Where's that come from? When you could just look at his foot, he's offside. Yeah. So I think that's why at the minute so many people are so irate and getting so angry, because you're looking at decisions, and the moment the referee goes to the monitor, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it changes his mind.
He changes his mind. You notice that, and I hate that.
Yeah. It took give or take 7 minutes last night to come up with the decision which they thought was the right decision. Some people have suggested there should be a time limit on it. I personally can't ever see that working, because if you've got 8 seconds left, you're going to hurry up. There's 8 seconds left.
But my only argument with that, and I quite like, is that say they give you a minute, right, to get to the decision, right, because it's tight. If they can't come to a decision within a minute, the goal stands.
I know, but don't you think that if after 1 minute and 5 seconds you would have got it, people go, why don't I have another 5 seconds?
No, I think
who's come up with a minute?
No, but if it's black and white, a minute. Then there's no point.
But people go, why is it a minute? Who's come up with that? Why is it not 2 minutes?
But it's just the rules. If the rules are it's 1 minute...
I just think you're creating another problem with that.
Well, it shouldn't take as long as it did.
No, of course it shouldn't.
Because then it's not clear and obvious. That means you're looking for something.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't...
I don't get that either.
That's what I don't like when it comes to VAR decisions, is that they said that they were bringing in VAR because they thought that it would improve goals. It would obviously clear up more errors than not. But it almost feels like every time there's a goal scored, they go back and look for something as a reason to disallow it.
Yeah.
I know
every time a goal is scored, they do go back and look.
And check everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on.
I just wonder what the... Can I ask you... I don't know if you know the answer. If we decide not to use VAR again, is that fine?
I don't know. I think they put too much money into it.
No, but what I'm saying, it doesn't have to be cleared by, like, UEFA.
Oh, no, it's ours. It's our product, right?
Yes, what I'm saying. But we can make that call. The fact we don't have it in the FA Cup is because we've chosen
Yeah,
not to.
I'm guessing so, yeah. So, yeah, because the FA Cup at one point, you have it at some stadiums and some not.
Yeah.
Which was bizarre.
So if tomorrow the heads of VAR, obviously this won't happen, someone woke up and go, let's not do it anymore, that would be fine.
I'm guessing. But hold on, don't the clubs have to vote on it? There was a vote last year. There was a vote
last year, you're right.
And a
majority went with it.
I think Wolves were the only club that wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Or there was a couple, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. That was after Wolves played us first game of the season last season. Do you remember? And our goalkeeper smashed someone in the
Was that the start of last year?
Yeah.
Onana coming out, clapping people's heads off.
Yeah, that's right. So what happens? How do we move on? How do we improve VAR?
Well,
It's here to stay, right?
Well, that's the question, because we've been saying that ever since it came in, and we're still trying to look for ways to... I think we need to appreciate and get our heads around the fact that it's not going to be perfect. Like the human error in it. The VAR as a system probably is perfect, but it's the human element that's not making it perfect. So we need to stop looking for perfection and go, do you know what? Just get the decisions right.
Would you rather?
I do think the VAR's made referees lazy.
Yeah, 100%.
Lazy.
Because now they won't do a big call.
No, because my mate will sort it out for me.
Would you rather have all the imperfections back in our game?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah. I watch a lot of Championship football, as you know. There's nothing better than when someone scores a goal, the joy on people's faces.
If the flag's down, it's onside.
Yeah, it's onside. The linesman's running back to the halfway line.
Yeah.
I love that.
Do you think all football fans feel like that?
Not all. You'll get some that like VAR, but I think you can't tell me that the ecstasy and the joy has not been taken out with VAR, because now every single time you score a goal, you're waiting for that 30 seconds, 40 seconds.
Yeah, it makes the game worse.
Yeah, and the best thing about scoring a goal, Andy, and I promise you, as someone who's done that, is those initial 5-10 seconds straight after you score a goal. That adulation when you score, your teammates, the fans. You lose yourself. Now all of a sudden you can't, because you're like, oh, hold on, I've done all that.
Might have to wait 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Put the kettle on.
Exactly.
Let's go to the phone lines. We'll take calls now and when we come back as well. 03717 22 33 Loads of you want to have your say. First up with it is Phil. Hello, Phil.
Hi, fellas. You all right?
We're great, my friend. How are you today? You well?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Great show as always.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Off you go. What do you want to say, my friend? I'll call you my friend twice. Proper friend.
I'm with Darren. It should be a time limit. You know, you watch a game, you see a replay, you can see straight away if there's an error. And so I put like 20 seconds, because you don't. And if you can't make your mind up, the advantage goes to the striker. And the same with sending the referee to the monitor. If you can't make the decision in the VAR room, the on-field decision stands then.
I know, but the problem you've got with that is if you're looking, let's just say we use your 20 or 30 seconds, whatever it is. If a decision takes 36 seconds to get it right, you've got that one wrong. What's the point of video-assisted refs if they're not going to use it to its full capacity, is my question. What's the point?
The thing is, though, they're using it now, and it's taken 7 minutes, and they're still getting decisions wrong.
That's nuts.
You know, if you've got a timer and you haven't made your decision, on-field decision stands. Whether it's right or wrong, you should have... You watch a game, Andy, and you see the replay. You can see it's a foul, and then you see another replay. Oh, yeah, it's a foul. It's dealt with. They're watching it over and over, and they're still getting the decisions wrong.
Yeah.
I think it should just be limited, and if you haven't made your mind up, on-field decision stands.
When you say it should be limited, and if you haven't made your mind up, would you rather do away with it altogether?
If I had a choice, yeah, I'd get rid of it. At the end of the day, you know, you like the talking points. You know, that was offside there, and you know, you have the banter with your mates. Now all you're talking about is VAR decisions.
Yeah.
You know, especially, you know, I'm an Everton fan, like, and then, you know, all I'm talking about, Michael Keane's red card, oh, that shouldn't have stood, that penalty against us. Now, I might be a bit biased towards Everton, but at the end of the day, I'd rather it just be, well, the ref sent him off. That's it. End of discussion.
I think. Do you know what? I think every club in the Premier League can go back and look at a VAR decision and go, "What? Honestly, what was that?"
The flip side of that is they can all go back and go, "Oh, that saved us a goal."
Yeah, potentially. But my point is,
because VAR will argue that they've got something like 78% of decisions corrected.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but a lot of those are the basics. Offside, we get it. It's offside. It's there, black and white.
Yeah.
It's the subjective ones that do my head in.
Yeah.
Like the fouls, the handball's the one that drives me.
That's nuts.
Because you'll see the exact same scenario in two separate games. One will be given and one won't.
But do you not think with offside, right? This interfering with play, again, that's subjective, right? I think it was Brian Clough years ago that said, if you're one of the 11 players on the pitch, of course you're interfering with play. Yeah. You're part of play. I think rules like that should be changed, and the offside as well. Rather than do it with the sleeve or the arm or the armpit, just make it the foot. Make it as easy as possible.
You've always said the foot, haven't you?
I just can't see the negative side.
Oh, someone will find something.
But I don't see the downside to that. If it was just based on feet, right? So then you'll never get it wrong.
So even if you're leaning,
that's the rule. Your foot, you'll never ever get that wrong.
Football's got a funny way of bringing things up. So you'll say just feet and go, it's easy, and then it'll be day one. There'd be a decision and be like, oh no, is it offside?
I know, but you could see his foot. It wasn't, so it's fine.
Was it a stud? Was it a, you know what I mean?
No, it's his foot. He's got size 18 feet. I don't remember that. We'll take more of your calls in just a moment. 03717223344. But first, we can get an update from the first AFCON semi-final between Senegal and Egypt. Watching for talkSPORT is the Moose, Ian Abrahams.
Quarter of an hour gone, a cagey game so far. Senegal 0, Egypt 0. Neither goalkeeper has had a save to make, and the game hasn't really settled into a pattern. Egypt looking to try and make their 10th AFCON final. Senegal only one defeat in the last 35, and at the moment it's very, very tight. It's Senegal 0, Egypt 0.
Thank you, Moose. As soon as we have any news from that game, we'll let you know right here on Drive Time. When we come back, we'll have more of your calls on all things VAR. 03717223344.
You know what I mean? I need a bit more than Jack. I keep getting the same rhythm at the same time every day.
Come on, Jack.
I need something different, man.
Up it. Next break.
Different rhythms, man. Come on.
Come on, Jack. Sitting there in your white.
Honestly, same time every day, same rhythms.
White chip. Oh,
protest.
Sulking, are you? That's your drive and talk sport. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent.
A bit of something different.
Yeah. You're better than that. All right. Even though you dress like Robin Cousins today. Still to come, we'll be having some fun with the best of talkSPORT. Also looking ahead to another semi-final in the League Cup between Chelsea and Arsenal live on talkSPORT. Just quickly, Jurgen Klopp is a potential candidate for the Real Madrid job in the summer. Easy for me to say. Real Madrid job in the summer.
He made some good points there about if a club like a coach like Xabi Alonso, one of the best in European football in terms of up and coming, only lasts half a season. There's something seriously wrong at that football club.
Or they just weren't getting on.
His record wasn't that. He lost 6 games.
I know. I thought it was 4.
6 games he lost.
His record was unbelievable.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
He'll still go there, won't he?
They know that opposite. Of course. Yeah, because they won't be able to tell him what to do.
No. Who won't?
Anybody.
No.
Klopp.
Okay. Yeah. But Klopp's, I think, a big enough character to go. Listen, I'll come, but yeah.
I run things around there.
Yeah. Tottenham have signed Conor Gallagher from Atletico Madrid for £34 million. Deal is till 2031. What are we, 25 years?
5 year. Yes. No, that's typical Spurs.
What are you getting there?
Well, no, Spurs. Even when I signed there, they used to do a thing 5+1. That was the deal.
So it just rolls.
No, it's a 5-year contract, and then I think the extra year was in their favour. I think. So
they could just go on with you. But roughly, not what he's getting. What would you expect to get as a signing on fee?
Come from a sign on fee. Weekly wage, you'd be on about.
No. Signing on fee. £34 million, 5-year deal. What are you hoping lands in your bank account that day you sign?
I don't know.
Roughly.
I don't know.
10 mil?
10 mil? They've had to pay 34. Obviously not.
5 million?
No.
What, smaller than 5 million?
Yeah. Mate, they've paid 34 mil.
I know, but they've got him for nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they haven't because they've paid 34 million.
I know, but they might have said, listen, we'll get
you only get big lumps like that if you sign it on a free.
Oh, okay. What do you want to be on a week?
Imagine Gay when he goes on a free. Oh, my goodness gracious. And what's the free? The fee you'd have paid how much for me? 65? Give me that.
He doesn't get that.
No, he won't get that, but he'll get a chunk.
What will he get?
I don't know, Andy.
No, but I know, but roughly, what can these footballers get?
I mean, listen.
If you're going on a free and
you're going on a free and he's got maybe 15 mil, maybe? More than that?
That's unbelievable, isn't it? That is absurd.
Yeah, he's going. Let's be honest. If you had to buy Mark Gahey, he had 2 years left in his contract, as good as he is, you're looking at probably around 80 million. And
2 years, sorry.
You've got 2 years left, 80 million. Easy.
Okay, yeah. That's what the lowest is before a club, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then you're not having to pay any of that. Just give me a little 25, man, that'll do.
Oh my God, that is...
Go on, Gahey.
You ever have that?
I never on the free. I either left before then.
Because bad management again.
No, people either bought me or the club just
Why didn't you want it run down?
I don't know why. It weren't ever a thing that I thought about, running my contract down.
Oh my God, you could have you made a fortune anyway. Let's get the phone lines 037172.
I think Sol Campbell's was massive.
Pardon?
Like no, he signed on fee. Honestly.
There's one person that's just turned their radio. I wonder what talkSPORT are doing.
Yeah.
I think you're right on both accounts.
Yeah.
Let's go to the phone lines.
Mine's rock hard, man. Jack! That was a recording. That wasn't me saying that.
Let's meet to James, a Man City fan. Hello, James.
Afternoon, you're okay?
I'm good, very well. Do you think Sol Campbell's is massive?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Signing on fee,
wasn't it?
Signing on fee, I'm talking about.
Signing on fee, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, completely agree.
Okay.
I've spoke to one of the producers before. For me, the decision last night was correct. And
yeah, I agree with that.
Yes. The 7 minutes took so long, but on the naked eye watching the video and watching it back, I thought it was offside straight away. And I didn't understand why it took him so long. Haaland's pulling the defender, and the defender would have got his leg across. It's the 7 minutes which is the issue. The whole reason why we brought VAR in the first place was your team, Man United, were winning leagues off decisions which should have gone the other way. Roy Carroll threw the ball in the back of his net, went 4 yards over the line, but the referees didn't see it. And the other one where Nani took the ball off the goalkeeper when the referee said to him, take a free kick. Now he puts it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
There's no issues. So people seem to forget about these decisions. The referees have come out and said they've been intimidated by the big teams. And yes, my club is now one of the big 6 sides, which would have more favourable decisions, but VAR's been brought in to make the game better. The issue being is the decisions. If they're going to say last night was offside, you make it there and then. I don't understand why it took them 7 minutes. They've seen it straight away and said it's offside. Why on earth are they drawing lines? It was clear that Haaland's foot was offside last night, but yet they're making a big song and dance about it. So for me, I thought the decision was right. I think VAR should be in place. It was brought in to make the league better. And
you think it's
more fair
better?
play for smaller teams. I do think it's better because it does stop teams gaining. Look, like the Aston Villa one you've just been mentioning before, where the ball cliffs the line. Aston Villa are now in the Champions League when realistically they should have been relegated a couple of years back through faulty systems where VAR was never consulted. It wasn't turned on. So
isn't that the beauty of football?
Yeah, it is the beauty of football, and yes, I will have the argument that some games are getting ruined. Like last night, 7 minutes is just players are getting. Darren will tell you, you sit there for 7 minutes, you're cramping up, you can't play football, and people are getting injuries. And the fans are sat there in the ground last night. The City fans celebrated a goal. 7 minutes later, Newcastle fans are dubious, like in jubilation because the goal's been ruled out. But you're never going to implement a minute timer to get a decision. I just don't understand how people are getting paid money to be referees and then sat in Stuart Atwell sat there last night. It took him 7 minutes when he clearly thought it was offside straight away. Why on earth are you taking 7 minutes? You're being paid to make those decisions. Have the stomach to back it and take it straight away. And that's what frustrated me last night was. I knew it was going to get ruled out. Why are we waiting so long to make a decision when?
Oh, he's gone. James? Oh, no. Good call, though. Good call. Thank you for that, James. He makes some really good points, right? And at the end of the day, I don't know that. At the end of the day, when he says we got to the right decision in the end...
That's fine.
That's fine, but not via 7 minutes.
Let me ask you a question, right? Say that goal goes in, right, and no one checks it. Say the system wasn't working.
Yeah.
And the game restarts. Do you think anyone goes back and looks at that and goes...
No.
Everyone would look at that and go, okay, it must be a goal then.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Great calls. Good work, everyone. Still to come, we'll have some fun with the office debate. Time for a bit no Googling at 1:30. On Monday, Dominic Szoboszlai became the third Liverpool player to score from outside the box in the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup and Champions League. Blimey, who's coming up with these? Who are the other two? Liverpool players.
I know one of them must be. It has to be
scored outside the box in Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup and Champions League.
Must be him.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Go on, say.
The main man.
Yeah, Gerrard.
Yeah.
Right, so who's the other one? All right? I think it's harder to get the other one. Everyone would have got Gerrard.
Actually, there's one.
Just wait. Right, just wait, Darren. The answer to that and more coming up live on talkSPORT after this.
I think Sol Campbell's was massive.
Over the last few years, Formula One has gone from elitist and insular to a global entertainment brand. The transformation's down to American investment group Liberty Media, who cultivated a new image for the sport since buying it in 2016. Better access to drivers, improved content on social media and tapping into the US market have given F1 a massive boost in both attention and revenues. But is everyone happy? The fans certainly are, as evidenced by Drive to Survive. Almost 7 million people per season have tuned in to get all the gossip and all the drama from the paddock. The extra exposure means the drivers can demand a higher salary too. In 2010, the top drivers were earning $20 million a year, which isn't bad. But now, the very best earned 3 times that, with Max Verstappen getting a whopping $65 million in 2025. But money doesn't always buy happiness. Some drivers, including Verstappen, don't like the pageantry the changes have brought about. In Las Vegas in 2023, Verstappen said the drivers were made to look like clowns, and the event was 99% performance and 1% race. Some purists who still watch the sport feel the same, and that the spirit of competition has suffered. But Formula One and Liberty Media don't look like slowing down anytime soon. So expect more races, major events and exclusive access in future.
Just to confirm, Theo Walcott messaged me and said, Sol Campbell, yes, correct.
What? Sol Campbell what?
He just put...
had a massive one?
No, he just
signing on fee?
He just put correct.
He had a massive sign-on fee?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what he put?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Theo Walcott had a massive one. When he signed for Arsenal?
He put Sol Campbell, definitely.
All right, but when he signed for Arsenal, I bet he had a massive one. Yeah. What? What's the matter with you? What are you talking about?
Just shout out Theo.
Who's got the biggest one?
Well, sign off ever.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, I'll have a think about
I heard Bex's was massive when he went to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Or Mbappe, it's a good call. Mbappe.
Yeah, that's huge.
I reckon Mbappe's got a massive one. Before the break, I asked the question. Dominic Szoboszlai became the third Liverpool player to score from outside the box in the Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and the Champions League. Who's the other two?
I got them, didn't I?
Steven Gerrard's one. Yeah, but you didn't get the other one on the show. You got it in the ad break.
Yeah. John Arisa.
John Arisa.
That guy there. I played with him at Fulham. When he used to hit the ball, Andy, I swear to God.
He used to what, the ball?
When he used to hit the ball,
Oh.
it's like he's trying to kill someone. I promise you. And before...
What's that down to? How does he do that?
I'm not, but do you know what's mad? Is that at Fulham, I'm pretty sure at one point there was no net behind where we used to shoot in the goal, in the warm-up. So when he used to miss the goal, taking people's heads off, man.
What, in the crowd?
In the crowd, heads off.
Why is he hitting the ball that hard in practice?
That's what it was like. It's funny. Great guy. Like, that's what he used to do. The two hardest I played with ever are Jimmy Floyd, Charlton. He could hit the
hardest
shot.
Yeah.
And John Arnold. Them two.
I'd love to know how you do that.
No. But Jimmy Floyd used to do it with no backlift. Like the ball used to be under his feet. Bang!
Try and explain what you're doing. Because people go timing, but that doesn't explain it.
Like I don't know what it is. It's timing, connection, technique.
Can you teach that? Can you ever teach someone to hit a ball like John Arisa?
Yeah, I mean, but shot power is it's either in you or it's not. Accuracy is different, but I think the thing with John Arnold as well is that he could hit it accurately
and straight. He could hit a ball straight,
and so
like an arrow.
And so could Jimmy Floyd, man.
Yeah.
Crack.
Remember Johnny Metcod?
Yeah, Johnny Metod.
It depends how you say his name, but not in Forest.
Yeah, that's a good strike.
Did he go Spurs? I know he scored that goal against Spurs. Did he score? Anyway, he had an unbelievable, straight, powerful shot.
Do you know what goal's not really spoke about enough? But it's when you talk about power. Remember your boy Ronaldo at Porto?
I don't remember that.
Oh my goodness, away from home.
Go on, no.
He gets it just inside his own half, just outside the centre circle.
You have to show me that.
And he lets rip, man. And it when you look at it from behind Ronaldo, it's like going away from the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper can't get anywhere near it.
Do you remember the one he scored against David James?
Yeah, that's on the edge of the box.
Oh, so you poo-pooing that, yeah?
Ronaldo hit one nearly halfway line.
I need to see that.
Yeah.
What, like a bullet? Like Charlie Adam?
No, I'll show
Like Wazza?
No, when you see it.
Yeah.
No, it's not chipping the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's in his goal.
Oh, my God. He's just smashed it.
Smash.
Right, I need to have a look at that. Right, let's get an update now from the first AFCON semi-final between Senegal and Egypt. Watching for talkSPORT is the wonderful Ian Abrahams. Moose.
Egypt 0, Senegal 0, 10 minutes just under to half-time, and really a game that hasn't got going. Nicholas Jackson with a shot over the top of the crossbar, the nearest we've come to either side, really, testing either goalkeeper. Senegal have lost their captain, Kalidou Koulibaly, the former Chelsea defender. He would have missed the final anyway after picking up a yellow card, but has limped out with a groin injury. Mamadou Sarr, who's also a Chelsea defender on loan at Strasbourg, is on for him. This game can only get better, boys. Your show is a million times better. Senegal 0, Egypt 0.
Thanks, Moose. I mean, there's a compliment in there, right?
I think so.
I mean, it's a bad game. Your show's a million times better, but our show's a million times better than anything.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah? It is today with Sol Campbell chat. Right, time now to discuss Chelsea briefly. It has been revealed that the club took the drastic, this is nuts by the way, the drastic option of placing their head of medical on the bench when Enzo Maresca was in charge, as he refused to sub players off as they returned from injury. Now that is insane when you think about it. Daily Mail's Mike Keegan broke the story, joined the boys on the Breakfast Show this morning to tell them all.
In the era that we're living in now, it's all about the people who own the club, and they're for want of a better word, their model. They see these players as assets and assets that need to be managed. And in this case, it was again, you'll know this. We're at a stage now with technology where people on the sports science department can look at the loads and almost deliver a percentage at risk of injury. So when you've got a player coming back from injury, they can say, right, if this kid does more than 60 minutes, he's got an X percent chance of getting injured again.
I found that fascinating, but what I don't understand, if you're head of medical and you're sat on the bench behind Enzo Maresca and you put on Cole Palmer, and after 40 minutes you tap him on the shoulder and go, you need to sub him off now, there ain't no way Maresca's going to go, okay, I'll do what you say. Cole, come over here.
Yeah.
Just won't happen.
No, I mean, it won't happen, but listen, I can see two sides to it. The first, from a medical point of view, they're thinking for the player long term. You want that player for as long as possible. You don't want to keep breaking down. So I get that. But then on the flip side, the manager ain't got time to be waiting for what's going on. He needs results, especially when you're a club like Chelsea.
Yeah,
he needs results, and I think that's the biggest thing. Sorry. Wow, you seen that?
Well, no, I didn't see it. I just turned around. I saw Mohamed Salah there, but
yeah. And who do you think took him out? Former teammate.
I can't see.
At Liverpool.
Go on.
Sadio Mane.
Did he? Is it nasty?
Salah took out Mane. All hell's broken loose.
Oh, wow, okay.
But no, yeah, I think if you're the manager, you ain't got time to be going, listen, I can only play Cole, especially if the game's in a balance.
Yeah.
And you need someone like Cole Palmer who's getting into his groove. What you don't need is someone tapping you on the shoulder and going, listen, Cole's got to come off now.
Yeah, just wouldn't happen.
Hold on. It's 2-2. I need him.
And also, I don't want you on the bench.
Yeah.
What are you doing on the bench? I feel for the medical doctor.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no way.
And they're doing their job. If they're being told by the hierarchy, you have to sit on the bench. But again, I think it works both ways when there's that relationship. But surely the medical staff understand the manager's under pressure.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see this yellow card.
No, the challenge.
Here we go. See, not showing it again. It's very bizarre. Very bizarre. That I don't think that will ever catch on. And also, if he's not that fit, why don't you just hold him back if you're part of the medical team?
It's hard, though, isn't it? Again, I've been at clubs where managers have put pressure on the medical team when they're going, when's he going to be fit?
What I never understand, and watching it again.
It's a different one.
What I don't understand is when a player comes back from injury, right? I know you're not going to be able to.
No, what you need.
When a player comes back, they sit on the bench and they go, why isn't he starting? Oh, he's only got about 30 minutes in him.
Just to ease him back in.
Yeah, but either you're fit or you're not, right?
No, you can be fit, but there's still levels to your fitness, isn't there? Like, what you don't want to do is you go on there and you break down again, you've got the same problem. So I understand that easing them back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never understand it when you're fresh and you've signed for a new club and they leave you on the bench.
I'm telling you, that is one of the worst things I used to hate, right? If you sign for a new club, I always felt when I went to a new club, day one, I want to be starting.
Yeah.
And when I think about my more successful seasons, I go back to Charlton, where I started, very first game at Charlton, scored 2 on my debut, kickstarts my season. Go to Sunderland, score my debut for Sunderland 2, Sunderland 1, Bolton, debut, kickstarts your season. When I got to Villa in January, first game, started Man City, scored the end of that season on fire. I think when you're a striker, you want to hit the ground running.
Why would you be put on the bench?
We always look at our ratio, strikers, right? Goals to games. You don't want to be like 3 games before you've started, and instead it says no goals in 3 appearances.
No, you don't want that.
No.
Come on for the last 10 minutes. What can you do then?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want that.
Yeah.
If you sign me for big money, throw me in game 1.
Yeah. I do think it was fascinating. You told me, I never knew this, that when you're a sub and you come on with 25 minutes to go, it's harder to keep up with the game. A lot of people think, fresh legs.
That's the misconception.
It's the opposite. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
because you're trying to get up to speed with the game, especially if the game's
that's
important
fascinating,
and it's flying around.
Yeah.
You're like, your first run, you're like,
No matter how fit you are, right?
Trust me.
Yeah, it's fascinating, it is. Right, time now for this.
What's the best superpower?
Are there more screens or windows in the world? How long would it take to drink all the water in the world?
Would you rather have 4 arms or 4 legs?
What's the best pint? How many ants could win a fight against a man?
The office debate on Drive.
Yeah, we need a judge for this. If you want to be the judge, you've got to phone up right now, 03717 2233. Before you'll hold, you'll hear our arguments, and then you can tell us who's right and who's wrong. If you want to be today's judge on the office debate, phone now, 03717 2233. A couple of callers there. Should we pick one of them up and they can be our judge? Right. Every Wednesday, Bent and I discuss the hot topics which have been debated here in the office at talkSPORT Tales over the last few days. This one was being discussed as I walked in, actually. It's a big question. What is the best single food in the world? Right? Now, I don't mean something like steak and chips, right? Or steak.
Well, no, that'd be 2 foods.
Okay, or what I mean is...
So a particular type of food you can do many things with.
I think the best single food in the world is a potato, right?
You have to give an example as to why.
Firstly, chips are possibly the greatest food in the world ever. Chips go... Everyone likes chips. Right? No one listening goes, I don't like chips. Everyone likes chips, right? If you don't like chips, or you don't want them, rather, if you don't want them, mash.
Yeah.
If you want mash, you have a jacket potato, right? Sausages and mash, amazing. If you don't want any of that...
That's one food. The sausage is irrelevant.
Okay, if you don't want any of that, I don't fancy... Oh, do you want some crisps?
Yeah.
What? I've done some crisps.
Roast potatoes.
Forgot about roast potatoes.
More importantly for you, boiled potatoes. Because you know you like boiled food.
Love boiled food, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Especially boiled chicken.
Exactly, boiled chicken and boiled potatoes. That is your perfect meal, that.
I don't think there is a better one-off food in the world than a potato.
Because you can do so many things with it.
Yeah, what are you going for?
I think I'm going chicken.
The best single piece of food?
Because I can have fried chicken.
Yeah.
I can have grilled chicken.
Yeah.
I won't be having boiled chicken.
No,
I'll say that now.
No.
I could have... give me some other chicken.
I think that's just it.
No, there's not. There's fried, boiled.
You can have different parts of a chicken.
Grilled.
Chicken breast, chicken leg. Are you a breast man?
Yeah. No, I like the leg, man.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah, give me the leg.
All right, okay.
So, I think chicken thigh.
If you were stuck on an island, right, and you could either have endless supply of potatoes...
Yeah. Oh, I'm going chicken all day, so are you.
I don't think... I'm not.
You are, mate.
I'm not, mate.
Mate, you're having pure side dishes. That's what you're having. I'm having main meals.
What, a packet of crisps and some chips?
Yeah, or I'm having a whole chicken.
No, mate.
What would you rather eat? Crisps or
jacket potato?
Over whole chicken?
No, mate. Just get bored.
A whole grilled chicken.
You can only have chicken.
That's fine.
I'm having everything.
Nah, mate.
Mashed potato.
Nah.
Roast potatoes.
I told you.
Packet of crisps.
I just told you.
No.
You're having a whole bunch of side dishes.
Let's speak to the judge. Alan's joined us. Hello, Alan.
How you doing, boys? You all right?
Good. You're a Chelsea fan. You nervous about tonight?
I am. I'm literally just getting ready to leave and go.
What do you think the score will
Oh,
be?
where'd you sit? Sorry, where'd you sit, Alan? Where'd you sit? Where'd you sit?
Well, West Ham lower.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful.
Yeah.
No, only because
Season tickets,
my dad's Matthew Arden lower. So
All
I
right,
want to know where he's at.
Where'd you sit?
Oh, right, he's at the opposite end.
Where'd you sit?
Sorry? West Ham lower.
I thought you said West Ham. I'm like, what's he talking about?
No. Don't insult
No, I
me
thought
like
that
that.
was
Roast chicken.
Oh, roast chicken's good. Yeah, okay. But I still think potato, you got crisps as well in there. What are you going for? So, firstly, do you have your own single best food in the world?
I was going to say, personally, you're both wrong. I think it would be pasta.
You think pasta's the best food in the world?
Yeah, but why? It's just
Not the best food in the world, but you could. It's like with a potato, you can do multiple things with it.
No, you can't. You can just have pasta.
That's just pasta.
What's for dinner tonight? Pasta.
Yeah, but you can add. Oh, is that the only?
Yes,
thing?
the only thing. Yes.
Nothing. Ah.
You've fallen in.
I'd go with chicken then.
What, over potato? Do you like crisps?
Yeah, I enjoy
Do
crisps.
you like roasties?
They're all right.
Do
Yeah.
you like French
yeah.
fries?
Yeah, it's all, Andy. It's
Do you like
all,
mash?
it's
You're
all-
getting none of that. You're just getting your chicken, Alan.
It's a whole, no, chicken's the best.
Yeah, but then you could have a roast chicken. You could have a grilled chicken. You could have a boiled chicken.
Just chicken.
Nah, hey.
Yeah,
What's for dinner tonight, Alan? Chicken.
No, but listen.
Yours is just potato.
Roast chicken and grilled chicken taste different, and they're both beautiful. Fried chicken, oh my goodness, beautiful. Skinless.
Fried chicken.
You go with your potato, your side
Everything-
dish.
You know what, Alan? I hope you lose tonight. Enjoy it. What would the score be tonight, Al?
I'm hoping a 2-0, but I think it'll possibly be 1-1.
Okay, going for a draw. Have a lovely evening. Thanks, pal.
Cheers, boys. Have a good evening.
Thanks.
Someone's put here, Andy. That's right. He put, you can choose anything, and your choice is potato. Sort it out.
Who's that? What's he chosen?
Rich H. Chicken's
Mate,
the one.
I'm
man.
telling you, potato. If I could own any food in the world like it was mine,
Yeah.
I'd be most proud to be Mr. Potato.
No.
I'm telling you,
No,
mate.
but you can eat chicken without potato. You can't eat anything. You can't just have potatoes.
Crisps. I could eat chips
So
every
you
day.
get crisps for a main dish.
Chips are good.
So chips and crisps is just
I'll
like,
have
oh,
chips.
it's terrible.
I'll have chips, bit of mash, and some roasties.
You can't.
Love that. When we come back, the best bits of.
Oh, hash browns.
Oh, see? Another one. I'm having that. Come on. Come see wins again. to Drive on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside. Still to come, we'll be asking who is tonight bigger for, Chelsea or Arsenal. I think that's a great question. They face each other live on talkSPORT. Just quickly, Arsenal are refusing to let Ethan Nwaneri go out on loan in the January window. I think that's probably a good thing. That says two things. One, we want you at the club, and two, you're going to get game time. Right, we will have some fun with the best of talkSPORT in just a moment, but it's half-time now in the first AFCON semi-final between Senegal and Egypt. The Moose is not happy with the first 45. I hope the next 45 will be better for him. Moosey?
Egypt 0, Senegal 0, one of the biggest wastes of time of 45 minutes that anybody could have had in football, really. The best moment, a foul on Mane, saw both benches clash. The coaches and all the substitutes got involved. Apart from that, nothing's really happened. How professional footballers can produce that sort of drivel, I don't know. But the second half can only get better. Maybe a game of football will break out. Egypt 0, Senegal 0.
I guess he's enjoying it then.
He must be over the moon with that. Right, time for the best of talkSPORT friends. We run you through some of the recent items from across talkSPORT and our sister stations. Why don't we kick things off with the breakfast show? I hear you say. OK, we will. Jeff Stenham was alongside Super Andy McCoist. They were listening to some... What's that? Megadeth, is that? Megadeth.
You're not a fan.
I love them. One of the great American thrash bands. They're right up there with Slayer and Anthrax. Technically complex guitar work. I mean, I can't get enough of Megadeth.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here immediately.
It's garbage.
Oh, well, faded. Good work. If you could give Jeff 3 songs to listen to, which ones would you give him? They might play this to him tomorrow.
I would give him 3 songs to listen to would be Take It Easy, Dennis Brown.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a really hard hip-hop song. 2 of America's Most Wanted, Tupac, Snoop.
Okay.
I know he'd hate it.
Yeah.
And I'd give him a garage track just to mix it up. So I go, like, I don't know, Wookiee, Battle.
Okay. That'd be nice. Good answer, by the way.
Nice.
What type of music that people will be surprised to know that you like?
Ellie Goulding.
Andy Goldstein?
No, Ellie Goulding.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Breakfast Show is back at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Big Alan Brazil is alongside Gabby Agbon Lahore, everyone.
On to H&J, where Paul Hawksby was alongside his old mate, Andy Jacobs. Here's another classic moan from Andy.
You might also be in the market for the £10 coffee from Nostos Coffee.
Yeah, I saw it.
Most
10 quid.
expensive flat white in the world, apparently.
Right, okay.
Includes freeze distilled milk, where it is frozen, then part thawed, to reduce the water content and make it creamier. Or just add cream.
What's better, tea or coffee?
Great question. First thing in the morning, I have a coffee, I have an espresso. But I do like a cup of tea when I come into work.
All right. For all the best bits of the show, make sure you check out H&J Daily, wherever you get your podcast from.
Let's finish with a little bit of our friend of the show, Emmanuel Petit, joined the boys on Friday morning, got himself in a bit of trouble by sweary words.
Imagine a physio saying to Arsene Wenger, "Oh no, you have to take that player off after 50 off. They're injured."
I don't know if we've done that or not.
Sorry,
we
guys.
We shouldn't have dumped it. It's good.
I'm so sorry. I apologise for.
I really hope we didn't dump it.
I apologise. No. Can you imagine that?
Disgusting behaviour. What do you make of presenters that swear on air?
I've got a bit of personality in it. I don't mind that.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
almost like they're just so scared at the minute. Honestly.
Did you know you did that when you did it?
I didn't, because I wondered why I turned around and Joe Shannon was looking at me, Hugh was looking at me.
I wasn't there.
No, brilliant. We're looking at me and I thought, what are they looking at me like for? That panic.
That's so funny. Reminder 20...
Psycho.
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
Oh, you did that as well, yeah?
No, do you know what's funny? Sorry, Bill, I know we've got to go. Remember there was one that no one heard and you dumped it? It was all commotion out there.
You did
I swore and you dumped it. You're the only one who heard it.
Saved you again, didn't you? Don't forget, 21 minutes to go. The brand new podcast with me and Cundy is out every single Monday. And tomorrow, a special one drops as well. Make sure you subscribe to 21.
What is it? What's the special thing?
I can't tell you tomorrow. When we come back, we'll be gearing up. I've just seen the challenge. It was nothing. When we come back, we'll be gearing up to the second semi-final, first leg of the Carabao Cup. It sees Arsenal take on Chelsea at the Bridge. We'll have team news for you ahead of that game. Big hour. It's all coming your way right after this.
What's your club or country's sliding doors moment? Its meaning originating from the 1998 rom-com of the same name, a sliding doors moment in football terms is simply a question of what might have been. An incident in a game where, had it gone the other way, would have altered history. For example, say John Terry had scored that penalty in Moscow in 2008. Chelsea would have been European champions and Avram Grant would have the biggest medal in continental club football to his name. It stands to reason then that he would have stayed at Stamford Bridge for a bit longer, meaning that Luis Felipe Scolari wouldn't have got a look in. Would he have done better than the World Cup winning Brazilian, who only lasted till February the following year? And could he have improved upon Chelsea's third place finish? And as for United, who won the title that season, would defeats in that Moscow final have led to Cristiano Ronaldo leaving the club for Real Madrid a year earlier? And would that have meant that Rafa Benitez's Liverpool won the Premier League instead of them? That's a pretty big butterfly effect, all from one missed penalty kick going the other way. And if you want to dig a bit deeper, there's plenty more that could have been affected. What if Anthony Knockaert had scored his penalty against Watford? We'd have been denied the Troy Deeney moment, sure, but might Leicester have gone on to win promotion to the Premier League earlier than scheduled? And would that have meant that Claudio Ranieri would never make it to the King Power? Would Arsenal or Tottenham, therefore, have been champions in 2016? The most significant sliding doors moment perhaps ever, though, was Paul Gascoigne, Wembley, June 1996. What if this had gone in? That golden goal would have sent England to the Euro 96 final against Czech Republic. 30 years of hurt could well have come to an end. There's so many of these moments that could have altered destiny forever. What if Shearer had signed for United? Would Lampard's ghost goal against Germany have kick-started England's World Cup back in 2010? What if Sam Allardyce didn't get bogged down in all that controversy and denied Gareth Southgate the England job? Does make you think.
Welcome back to Last Hour Drive, talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein. The legend that is Darren Bent is here.
I didn't shove it in your mouth, did I? Honestly, Jack, you're disgusting.
No, you're disgusting for
Why?
saying that. Well, I'm just glad you didn't shove it in my mouth.
No, it's food, wasn't it?
Of course, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the food.
What else would it have been?
What?
Weirdo. Still to come, we'll bring you team news from Chelsea versus Arsenal. I can't wait.
Come on, Arsenal.
And, of course, it's a game that you can hear live right here on talkSPORT.
Can't stop it from sneaking in, and Arsenal score. They win the game. The quadruple is on.
You look at the 4 teams that are involved in the competition. This is where you want to be.
Garnacho can race clear. Can he finish it off here for Chelsea? He does!
No, the Carabao Cup is more important to Liam Rosenior right now. You only get one chance at a first impression, and if he is able to, then that would shut all the critics up for now.
It'll come for Hato! Oh, what a goal!
I've worked so hard pretty much my whole life for this opportunity. I'm going to work 24 hours a day. I'm going to push them as hard as I possibly can to be successful.
10-man Chelsea won, Arsenal won. Looks like the Premier League leaders are going to drop points here at Stamford Bridge.
There's definitely no excuse. This season, silverware has to land at the Emirates.
Got to love the Carabao Cup. Guaranteed drama.
You're not wrong there, my goatee friend, Adrian. Yes, Chelsea hosts Arsenal in Liam Rosenior's first home game in charge as they look to beat the Gunners for the first time at the Bridge since 2018. However, Arteta is looking to improve his poor semi-final record in charge of Arsenal. I read this today in the Times. He's not won any of his last 4 semi-finals across 2 legs. He has been discussing whether success in this cup can lead to further success in other competitions.
Well, the more you are involved in this kind of games, the better, because it gives you a nudge. It brings the team a different kind of energy, and it gives you the sense that the objective is very, very close, and that's a massive motivation for everybody. So we know that we are 2 games away from playing a final. We have to go game by game, and the first one is Stamford Bridge, and we know we have a really tough opponent in front.
It's bizarre, isn't it? When it comes to semis, he's been really poor, isn't he, Arteta?
Yeah, I mean, listen, you'd like to have seen maybe a couple more finals potentially in there. Getting beat by Newcastle last season in the semi-final was pretty one-sided, the 2 legs. I mean, they came down to the Emirates and won. But yes, I mean, when he first got in there and he managed to overcome that with the semi-final and then the final win in the FA Cup and to win it.
With someone else's team.
I was like, wow, fair play, congratulations. But I haven't been close since then. We got obviously the Champions League semi-final last year. PSG again.
Remind me what happened in that.
Got beat, drew. I think we drew at home.
Yeah.
Was it a draw at home, if I can remember rightly?
I can't remember.
I mean, away from home, first 10, 15 minutes.
Smashed.
No, first 10, 15 minutes, had a right go. Then I think Ruiz, Brian Ruiz. Is it Brian Ruiz? And Andy Ruiz? Either way.
Andy Ruiz.
No, it's a Ruiz. Is it Brian?
Douglas Ruiz?
I know his name's Ruiz. I can't remember
Tony
his Luiz. In the end, they won it comfortably, PSG. But first 15 minutes, Donnarumma has the game of his life. He saves everything. Absolutely everything.
Who do you think? I think this is a great question. I don't know the answer. Who's it bigger for, Chelsea or Arsenal? Because
Fabian Ruiz.
If Liam Rosenior could win a trophy at Chelsea straight away, that would be just ridiculous. Or if Arsenal could win, Luke, who works on our show, Luke Henry, who's there he's in there, big Arsenal fan. I don't think you can get a bigger Arsenal fan. Said in our meeting earlier on, if we win the League Cup, we'll win the Premier League. And I get that. I get the connection.
Yeah.
Because, winning breeds winning, right?
Of course.
And Arsenal need to win something. And I just think, even though if you finish the season with just the League Cup, I don't think that's good enough. But I do think if you win the League Cup, it takes so much pressure off you because already you've got silverware.
Yeah, potentially. I do think it's bigger for Arsenal, the League Cup, because I look at where Chelsea are and they're almost starting again, aren't they? I know they're not, but they almost are by employing Liam. A lot of young players in the squad. Their model maybe is not necessarily about winning right now, although they've just come off the back of winning 2 trophies. Whereas I think Arsenal now, in terms of the investment, the building to this point, to get the squad, it just feels like right now we're at a period where everything is set. There's 2 players for every position. We've got the centre forward. There's everything we've got. It's about now, which is why I think if Arsenal don't win it, it's like, oh my goodness, again.
Another one.
Yeah.
It's interesting you mentioned centre forward and 2 players for every position because you've got more than 2 up top. So you've got you've got Kai Havertz, you've got Moreno. Do you want to put him in there or not?
You can do. You can put up there.
You've got Gyökeres, and you've got, I'm missing one other.
Kai Havertz.
No, I mentioned him. Jesus.
Yeah.
So you've got 4, right? Where does Victor Gyökeres rank in those 4? Who's your best striker? Your number one striker? Everyone's fit.
I'd say probably Kai Havertz is the best.
Okay.
In terms of all round. Then you know what? In terms of the way Arsenal have played with Moreno up top, up until this point, he looks better.
Moreno looks better than Gyökeres.
Yeah. Then I would probably opt to go with
Jesus.
No, Gyökeres.
I don't think you would.
I would. And the reason why I would, because, listen...
You think Jesus is the worst out of the 4?
Right. Well, listen, Jesus has been there a while now, so I know Jesus is not the answer, right? So that I do know.
If you got a game tomorrow, knowing how Arsenal play, I think Jesus and Kai Havertz are similar players.
Yeah, Kai Havertz is better.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is they're not like out-and-out number 9s.
Yeah.
They come, they get the ball. And Gyökeres isn't like that.
No,
and Arsenal don't play to that strength.
No, but also... With all the things you just spoke about there with Havertz and Gabriel Jesus, right? One thing that Havertz is so much better at than Jesus, he'll stick in that 6-yard box, get his tap-ins, getting his headers. Gabriel Jesus, for me, is a very, very good footballer. Talented, can take the ball, take people on, can score goals. For me, spends too much time in areas where he can't score. Like, a classic example is against Liverpool, second half, where Madueke comes on, goes past Kirkes, rolls a lovely ball across the 6-yard box, and he's on the edge of the box. So there's no point playing him as centre forward. He'll score the odd goal here and it looks great, but you can't rely on Gabriel Jesus for a whole season, A, to stay fit, and B, to get himself into areas to score enough goals.
No, but that goal that Jesus scored from outside the area, who was that against? Last weekend before?
Gabriel Jesus? Against Tottenham. Was it Tottenham? No, when he opened Villa.
Aston Villa, right? I can't see Gyökeres scoring a goal like that.
No, you're right, but then also I can't see Gabriel Jesus scoring the scrappy one across the 6-yard box, which is what you need.
Oh, I can.
No.
I think he's your worst.
Gyökeres?
Yeah.
No, I'd say he's third. But
that means he's not in the
in terms of being an overall footballer, Gyökeres
No.
is
Forget
4.
that.
Yeah, it's 4.
Oh, 4? Are you putting him 4?
Yeah, he's a 4. But Arsenal have looked better with Moreno up top. But when Havertz comes back, like he will go in, I think. Might take him a bit of time to get fully fit. but he's Arsenal's best option at the minute. Because for Gyökeres, it's not working.
Arsenal fans, you can have your son at 03717223334. I don't know if you saw in the paper today, maybe you heard about it on talkSPORT, Liam Rosenior has suggested that the door is still open for the likes of Raheem Sterling. Have you seen that? He's 31 years old at the moment, Raheem Sterling.
Well, that would be a big kind of... Oh, hold on a second here. Maybe they're giving him a bit more power than we first thought. Because I remember listening to an interview with Maresca, and I think was it last season, start of last season, where he said, oh yeah, Raheem Sterling is in my plans. And then he kind of went completely U-turned just before the season started, which tells me that them above said, he's on too much money, he's too old, it doesn't fit the model, get him out. Now, if they're giving Liam Rosenior the job and they're saying that there is a way back for Raheem Sterling, maybe they've softened a little bit and gone, well, what do you think about Raheem?
Yeah, but do you think he's good enough? Was going to be my question.
Well, we don't know, do we? I guess time will tell. But
of late, he hasn't been, right?
I would rather have... You're paying Raheem Sterling over £300,000 a week, right? I'd rather have him at the club doing something,
of course,
than paying him all that amount of money for him to do nothing.
Yeah.
So you might as well get him involved.
Yeah. What does he need to do, Liam Rosenior, tonight? What are we going to see from him? Any difference in the style of play, the build-up?
Yeah, but
players.
I mean, I hope that listen, I really like Liam, as you well know, but I hope he looks worse tonight for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But just that, obviously, building what they did. I know it was a cup game against Charlton, but move the ball around. You know, what I mean, get some of your more attacking.
I sort of felt that they were shooting a lot more on site. That Chelsea team.
Yeah, but maybe when you play against a lesser side like Charlton, who are not in great form,
you can do that. Anyway.
You can do that.
Right.
But tonight will be an interesting thing because I thought they played really well at the Bridge against Arsenal first time around, the 1-1. Even with 10 men dug in, Reece James was absolutely incredible that game. But it's going to be incredible.
When you're the away side in a two-legged tie, what's the worst thing that can happen to you in the first leg away? Like lose by a goal?
What if you're the
You're the away side tonight for your mob Arsenal?
Well, away goals don't count now, do they?
No, I know, but so you're still in it.
Still in it, yeah.
So if you lose 1-0, it's not the end of the world.
Not the end of the world. The worst thing was away goals, man. When you
did you like that?
I mean, it made a lot of sense, but a lot of second legs were just dead rubbers after a while, weren't they?
Yeah, because you got no chance.
No chance. You got 2-0 down. You got to score 3.
Yeah, that was a bit silly. All right, well, listen, we've got lots of questions. I suppose Arsenal fans, where do you put Victor Gyökeres?
Where would you put him? Looking out from the...
I'd put him last.
Would you?
I like Jesus anyway. I'd go obviously Kai Havertz first.
Moreno second.
Well, you see more than Moreno and I have, and you put him second. I don't know the answers to that. Either him or Jesus. You've seen more of him.
He's so intelligent.
Gyökeres, I'll tell you what it is with Gyökeres. He just looks a little bit clumsy, like the ball's always under his feet. But also, I don't think you play to his strengths.
No,
you don't play for a big number 9.
We don't cross the ball often enough.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't put the ball in the area quick enough.
Yeah. So that's why I'd put him last. And also ask who it's bigger for. You think it's bigger for Arsenal?
Yeah, massively.
See, I think the competition...
If Chelsea don't win a trophy this season, but Rosenior does all right...
I know, but if he goes in, Liam Rosenior, and he loses this game, and then they get dumped out of the semi-finals, then the pressure on them...
No, I don't think it will be.
I do.
No, not as bad as Arsenal. If they get knocked dumped out of another semi-final.
But Arsenal probably going to win the Premier League.
Yeah, but there's no guarantees about that.
No, of course not.
So, which is why I said it's a bigger game for Arsenal.
I think you've got more chance of winning the Prem than Chelsea have got winning the League Cup.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I do. No. It looks like they're going to face Man City in the final.
Yeah, but it's a one-off game, and Chelsea are weird like that.
Okay. What do you think the score will be?
You would have given them no chance against PSG in the Club World Cup. They should have beat them 6.
I wouldn't have commented on in the game in that. What will the score be tonight?
I think Arsenal win 2-1.
Okay.
Tough game though. I mean, my heart
4-1.
My head's telling me 1-1, but my heart's telling me I'd like a 2-1.
Arsenal.
I mean, you're crazy.
I'm not 4-1 Arsenal.
Mad.
I think you're going to go. Both teams full strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have team news for you ahead of that game in our show. But Arsenal fans and Chelsea fans, who's the game bigger for tonight? 03717 223344. Dial that. You could be next. Live on Drive and talkSPORT. Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein, Benty alongside to the come. We'll bring you team news from Stamford Bridge ahead of Chelsea against Arsenal. Just quickly, Spurs have confirmed the signing of Conor Gallagher. Staying with Spurs, their sporting director Fabio Paratici, excuse me, will leave the club after January transfer window closes to join Serie A side Fiorentina. That's well read. Well done, Goldstein. Right, the second half of the first AFCON semi-final between Senegal and Egypt is underway, and an amazing second half is something the Moose is desperate to say, but sadly, he can't. Moose?
58 gone, Senegal 0, Egypt 0. We have had a shot on target. Very nearly fainted. Lamine Camara from the edge of the area. It was well saved by easily saved by the Egyptian goalkeeper. The good news is it hasn't got any worse. The bad news, it hasn't really got any better. We might be heading for extra time and penalties. It's Egypt 0, Senegal 0.
Thanks, Moose. I really hope it goes extra. I really hope it goes extra time.
And pens.
Well, pens, it becomes exciting. I'd like the winner,
go the whole way.
Yeah, the winner to be scoring 120th plus. And it's that awful goal, like a deflection on someone's backside. Should we go to the phone lines? We're talking about a huge game tonight. It's Arsenal there at the Bridge against Chelsea. First semi-final, second semi-final, first leg, of the Carabao Cup. A game you can hear live on talkSPORT. Reminder, of course, the boys on the Sports Bar at 10 will be taking your calls. One of the questions we asked, who is the game bigger for? Jack's a Chelsea fan. Hello, Jack.
Hi, boys. You all right?
I'm great, man. How are you today? You going tonight?
I'm not, mate. No, I'm just driving home from work.
Okay.
And I just heard you boys saying about it's bigger for Arsenal-Chelsea, sorry.
Yeah.
I think that if Arsenal... I think it's the biggest Carabao Cup in years. Because if Arsenal don't get through, then obviously it's a shambles for them. But if they get through and they lose to City, I cannot see them winning the league, because City have already got their number on them this year, and they'll just think, the same thing's happening again. But I think it's the exact same with the shoes on the other foot. If they get to the final and they beat City, they'll be like, right, we finally got one over in City, and then I think they'll win the Premier League by 5 or 6 points.
I think I'm right in saying it's a good point you make that the Arsenal City game will be 3 weeks after the League Cup final. So if they do get one over on them, I mean, my goodness, how much confidence will that give them?
Exactly. Who's at home that game?
City. It's at the Etihad.
Yeah. Yeah, so they'll go into that tails up like, right, we've done these lots 3 weeks ago, let's have it.
Yeah.
But if they lose against us, I can't see it happening. But being a Chelsea fan, we always seem to turn up when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Like what you said about the PSG Club World Cup, like 3-0.
Do you think you'll turn up tonight? It's a big ask, right? New manager.
We'll turn up and we'll play well. We always seem to, when someone's at our gaff and it's a big game, the players are like, right, come on in. But whether we can put the ball in the net is a completely different thing. I think it'll be 1 or 2-2, and then Arsenal probably win by 1 or 2 goals to 0 at their gaff. So I don't think we'll go through. But if they do get to the final and then they beat City, Arsenal will win the league. I'm pretty confident.
Okay, Jack, thanks for that. Enjoy the game. Let's speak to Gabby as a gooner. Hi, Gabby.
Evening, Andy. Evening, Bent. Hey, how are you both?
How do you, mate? You right?
Good. How are you today?
Yeah, tired, Andy. 6 hours of driving, 3 jobs tarmacking, and now I'm doing a 4-hour round trip round to sit in the home end cheering on Arsenal. Well, I won't be cheering. I'll be sat on my hands. So.
Where are you driven to? Where's 6 hours take you?
6 hours. Well, unfortunately, A14 was shut. There was a big incident, so I sat in about 3.5 hours of traffic this morning from 6 till 9:30. And then we're tarmacking, our company's tarmacking all the roads for the infrastructure for Sideswell C, which is the nuclear plant in Suffolk. So
do you get potholes with tarmac?
Well, you do, but the problem is, Ange, like it's you've got to take out a whole road just to you can't close a road just for a pothole.
Why?
That's the problem people don't realise.
Why can't you do it?
Because there's so many rules and stipulations in place. If you try, say for instance, I'm driving on the A1 now.
Yeah.
If you were to repair a pothole there, you've got to put traffic management in place.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Can you answer the first one?
No, I get that. Why has no one invented some kind of substance that doesn't allow potholes?
Do you know what? I think we've missed a trick as a human race, Andy. I think we should make stuff out of plastic. I think the Indians made something. We've got so much resourceful plastic waste that we could use, and it's very durable. So if we did that, we'd be laughing. But
well,
no,
plastic
we
roads?
don't do anything sensible. No, not plastic roads, but you use the plastic as part of the structure,
I see.
Mixed in with other items, and that would work forever.
Why don't we just cement the roads? Why don't we just cement the roads? You don't get a pothole in cement.
No, because cement becomes cancerous after a certain amount of years.
Okay, don't know. Forget that.
No.
Okay.
Can I just say as well, Benty?
Yo.
You forgot the old chicken. Forgot the old chicken broth, bruv. You must have had loads of broth
soup.
during. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you need water. That's cheating.
Oh, I don't know about that, because we were talking about soups earlier. What are you doing with your potatoes? You ain't going to have mash because you need to boil them. For roast potatoes, you need to boil them. So your one actually got less now.
No.
Come
Because
on,
my potato is in its edible form after you've done what you want with it, with no other outside help. For your chicken broth, you need the water in the meal.
Fried chicken, I don't.
Fried chicken, you don't. But you need the water in the meal. It won't count. I wouldn't allow it.
Yeah. I think you were trying to use that to win your argument there, Mr. Goldstein, my friend.
Well,
Won't be the first time.
Didn't even use ash browns. I forgot about them. I mean, that
Yeah.
confirms I've won that one. Go on then.
Yeah, never
Listen.
quite like McDonald's.
Oh,
I think tonight.
Yeah.
I think tonight 1-1. But I tell you what, Benty, I don't know what you think, my man. I'd love to see Havertz do 45 minutes starting with Noni playing as well and Kepa, and the boys go down there, get an early goal and really ruffle the feathers down there. I've done the home end twice. This will be the second time this season. Unfortunately, I'm not on the Lower Matthew tonight, and it's absolutely toxic on the Lower Matthew. It's so naughty. It's unreal.
That's when my dad sits in there. I hope it's not him.
Yeah.
He starts it, doesn't he?
Now, your dad behaves there, Benty. He's good. He's got too much with your reputation. He would never...
Do you know his dad?
No one knows him there. It's,
No, no one knows.
Do you know what's funny, though? He makes a good point, 'cause I know where he's coming from with the Madueke, Kepa, Havertz. You're playing against your former side, man. You got that... Maybe Havertz has been at Arsenal for a little bit of time now, so maybe you still get that little added little bit going back to your former club. But obviously, Madueke now, he obviously got a little bit of stick down there. He'll be desperate to play some part.
That's a good point. I heard your dad wears a T-shirt that says "My son's on Andy Goldstein's Drive Time Show." Is that right?
He'd never do that.
Still to come, we'll bring you team news ahead of that game, Chelsea and Arsenal. It's live on talkSPORT. First, it's time for no Googling. The last time these two met in the league semi-final, League Cup semi-final, Arsenal won 2-1 in the second leg after a goalless draw. Who scored the winning goal for the Gunners? Do you know that?
No, I don't know. Sure.
What's his surname begin with?
Yeah, I'll tell you in the break.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, fine. Do you know what year it was?
Yeah.
You don't know that either. The answer to that and team news is coming up right after this.
Corinthian Casuals are a team in the Combined Counties League Premier Division South. Despite that, they're one of the most important clubs in world football. Here's why. The club was formed in 1939 as the result of a merger between Corinthians FC and Casuals FC. Now, Corinthians FC were founded in the late 1800s when the FA's top brass were absolutely sick of getting pumped by Scotland every time they played them. As a result, Nicholas Lane Jackson set up an amateur side which would bring in the best players who could all play for the national side. And it worked. It wasn't long before England were dominating the international fixtures they played, and it was largely down to Corinthians. In fact, in 1894 and 1895 they played consecutive games where Corinthians provided the entire England 11. But the thing is, the players refused to play professional football. They didn't believe in it. They wanted to spread the values of sportsmanship, competition, and played for the love of the game. It also helped most of the players were Oxbridge graduates who didn't need the money, but instead of entering league and cup competitions, they played exhibition football and toured the world, bringing the beautiful game with them. Think of it like the Harlem Globetrotters of football, and it was this which spread the game throughout the world and made it so popular. Most famously, in 1910, they travelled to Brazil, and the locals in Sao Paulo were so impressed they started their own team under the same name. Yes, the same Corinthians who won the FIFA Club World Cup in 2021, one of the biggest clubs in Brazil.
Explosive.
Explosive.
We play this a lot, Jack. I like it, but we do play it a lot. Don't fade it. Don't put it up, Jack. Come on. Thanks, Jack.
We're getting sick and tired of your lip.
Well, it's not a surprise. Before the break, I asked the question. Last time these two teams met, those two teams being Chelsea and Arsenal, in a League Cup semi-final, Arsenal won 2-1. In the second leg, after a goal ashore, who scored the winning goal for the Gunners?
I don't know who it was.
Huh?
I don't know who it was.
Go on.
I want to say Granite, but I don't think I'm right. I'm wrong. It wasn't, was it?
You're such a cheat.
Was it Granite? You idiot. I'm going to say it. Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong, yeah. Mr. Xhaka.
Oh, was it Granite? Yeah.
Back in 2018. I know you cheated.
How'd I cheat?
Swear your kid's life.
I didn't cheat. I swear your kid's life. I didn't cheat.
What? Swear what? You got... Mate.
I didn't cheat.
You're such a... What? Swear on your kid's life.
I didn't cheat. If I look at the answers, that cheating?
Honestly, mate.
If I look at an answer...
Why are you doing that? You're lucky my voice can't go high because I'd be slaughtering you now.
How?
I go, Benny! I can't do that. Why are you cheating?
I didn't cheat. I actually looked on your screen as you were reading it.
That's cheating. Follow us at 7. Natalie Soy hosts live Carabao Cup semi-final action as Arsenal look to take the lead to the Emirates ahead of the second leg in 3 weeks' time. We'll bring you the team news for that as soon as it drops. But now it's time to welcome a legend to the show, the Smurf, the Magnet, the one and only Danny Murphy's on CoCom's duty tonight. Smurfy!
Good evening, you pair of handsome devils.
Oh, God bless you. How are you? Are you good? You well?
All good, all good. It's not too cold, actually, tonight, thankfully.
Oh, that's nice. Are you looking forward to this game? Everyone I speak to thinks there won't be a lot of goals in it. I think there will, but everyone else is like, nah, 1 or 2 at most.
I'm looking forward to it because I think Chelsea will have a right go. I say that because Arsenal being so good at home, I don't think Chelsea can leave here without a lead and get through. I don't think they can go up to Arsenal and win. And they've played well here in certain games, haven't they? They beat Barca, they beat Liverpool. They did well against Arsenal with 10 men, I have to say. That was a hell of a performance. So I think Chelsea will go after them, and then I think Arsenal will have spaces to counter and I don't see it being cagey. I don't.
Smurf, do you expect both teams to go strong in terms of team selection?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, do you call you Smudge?
Smurf.
Oh, sorry, go on, carry on, Dan.
Smurf, yeah. Absolutely, I do. This is you're close to a trophy. Arteta needs one. He needs one just to calm that little bit of noise down. Not that I think it's the be all and the end all if they don't go through, because I still fancy them for the Prem and they've got a chance in the Champions League. So, but if they could get a trophy by the end of Feb, and all of a sudden that pressure's off, then it can just kick on the rest of the season. And Chelsea, they've got a new manager, players trying to impress. The fans are now right behind him and right behind the players because they want a trophy as well. Yeah, I think they'll go strong. I can't. Why are you thinking not?
No, I think they will. I'm with you. I wonder what you thought.
Yeah.
I expect Arsenal, certainly with the 10 changes they made against Portsmouth, they've got more than enough to go strong tonight.
I suppose the question is with Arsenal, what is their strongest? Because he keeps switching the players on the left. There's an argument maybe in midfield about 2 out of the 3 are always being your team, and even the back, who's going to play left back? That type. There's so many areas for Arsenal where they've got strong choices. What is their strongest team? I suppose the centre half pairing we know, don't we?
Yeah.
Rice and I think Odegaard at the minute is ahead. Odegaard is ahead, isn't he, of Eze at the moment since the Villa game.
Do you think it makes a difference, Smurf, when you've got players potentially playing against their former club tonight, like Madueke? Would you pick a player like that because you know maybe he might feel he's got something to prove?
No. I think it can work that way. We've seen it many times, but it wouldn't be a part of my selection process. I'd be looking how they were in training, who they're up against, what qualities does this player bring against whoever's playing left back, that type of thing. I don't think Saka would be best pleased, would he? Well, one of Arsenal's best players for the last God knows how many years, semi-final, not playing.
Okay. Listen, we'll let you go. Before I do, what will the score be? Second semi-final, first leg at the Bridge. Chelsea taking Arsenal. Danny Murphy on co-com's duty. What will the score be, Smurf?
I'm going for 2-2.
Bit of Desmond Douglas.
Lovely.
That will mess up your little bet I heard before, though, because didn't one of you say less than 2.5 goals?
Yeah, Benny said that.
Benny?
Yeah, it was me, yeah.
Are you just doing that to be nasty?
In your team.
I've got faith in the team, but, you know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? It's one of those things.
Negative, that, Benny. Negative.
I think Arsenal will smash them tonight.
He said 4-1. Have a word with him.
No.
Well, they've got no Caicedo. I don't think Cole Palmer's playing.
Is he not?
Well, that's what I'm hearing.
How do you? From who?
I'm hearing it.
From who?
From who?
From who?
Hold on.
First time he said that.
I'll give you another one. Reece James could be out as well. All right? Goldstein understands. And if that's the case...
I tell you what's funny with Chelsea, isn't it? Every time they leave Reece James out and they're struggling, he comes on at half-time nearly every time they leave him out.
I just think Arsenal will smash them tonight, 4-1. That's where you heard it first.
You never know. They've got the capability of smashing anyone. That's the truth. And so it's not that stupid a shout.
And they don't concede either. So there you go. You heard it here first. Smurf, enjoy the game. We love you.
Cheers, Smudge.
See you later.
Thanks,
Bye,
man.
boys. Bye-bye.
Right, time now for this.
Shootout Showdown on talkSPORT with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Here for it. Book now at enterprise.co.uk.
A reminder, the team news is coming up for you in about 5 minutes' time. Right, I've put my glasses on, so it's serious stuff, because each day this week on talkSPORT, our friends at Enterprise Rent-A-Car are giving away an incredible prize where you could win a pair of tickets to a UK Europa or Conference League game of your choice. Complete with travel and a generous £1,000 spending money as well. Join us now. Randomly selected from all our guests is Christopher. Let's say hello to Christopher first. Chris, hello, how are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you. You okay?
I'm good, I'm very well. Have you heard this competition yet?
I have, yes.
Okay, good. Stay there. Let's find out who you're playing against. It is Ian. Hello, Ian.
Evening, Andy. How are we doing?
I'm good, very well. How are you today?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
Have you heard the comp?
Yes, heard it this week.
Well, okay. I'm glad you both have. In case someone's tuning in for the first time and hasn't, let me explain. It's very simple. It's going to be a bit like a penalty shootout. You take it in turns to answer 5 multiple choice questions. If we're still all square after 5, we go to a tiebreaker to decide today's winner. Chris, are you okay with that?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. And Ian, are you good with it?
Yeah, all good, mate.
Okay, you stay there, Ian. Chris, I'll come to you first. I must take your first answer. Are you ready?
Go for it. Yep.
Chris, good luck to you. Who won last year's 24-25 Conference League title? Was it Chelsea or Real Betis?
Chelsea.
It was Chelsea. Well done to you. Okay. Next up is Ian and Benty.
Here we go. Which team won the 23-24 Europa League title? Was it Atalanta or Bayer Leverkusen?
Atalanta.
Is the right answer. Well done. Nicely tied at 1-1. Right, Christopher, question number 2 in the 2024 final, at Wembley. Which Real Madrid player was named man of the match after scoring in a 2-0 win over Borussia Dortmund? Was it Jude Bellingham or Danny Carvajal?
Carvajal.
It was Danny Carvajal. Well done to you. Ian, you're 2-1 down.
Right. Juventus holds the record for the most final losses in the competition's history in the Champions League. How many times have they been runners-up? 5 or 7?
5.
No.
The wrong answer. It was 7. You're 2-1 down. There's still time. Right, Christopher, question number 3 to you. Which Manchester United player missed the decisive penalty in the 2021 Europa League final shootout defeat to Villarreal? Was it David De Gea or Scott McTominay?
De Gea.
It was 3 out of 3 for you. You need to get this to have a chance, Ian. Good luck.
Here we go. Which Arsenal player is currently their highest scorer in the Champions League this season with 5 goals? Kai Havertz or Gabriel Martinelli?
Ooh.
Gonna have to hurry, Ian.
Havertz.
No, he's been out injured all season.
He's been out injured. So I make that you've got 1, and I make it Chris has got 3, and Ian can't get to 4. So, Ian, if you get this right, you are on 4 and you win. Okay?
Let's go.
Okay, good luck. In last season's Champions League, Sporting Victor Gyökeres netted a famous hat-trick in a 4-1 victory over which English giant? Was it Manchester City or Chelsea for the win?
Man City.
It was Man City, 4 out of 4. Congratulations to you. Well done, Christopher.
Thank you.
You've just won an amazing prize, including a pair of match tickets, transport, and £1,000. Who are you going to take?
Excellent. Probably my old man.
How nice is that? Well done, Chris.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
For every winner. Oh, dear. Ian, it wasn't your day, was it?
No, absolutely done with an Arsenal question. And, poor performance all round.
You're a Liverpool fan, right?
I am, yeah. Killer.
But your performance was a little bit like Szoboszlai's second mistake, or goal, I should say.
He won't do that again.
No, well, not in a big game, he certainly won't. Listen, Ian, always a pleasure. Thanks for listening. Thanks for taking part, pal.
Cheers, fellas.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.
There you go. I think it's a great prize. I really do. Well done to Christopher. He gets that amazing prize, including a pair of tickets, transport, and £1,000 as well. If you'd like to take part this week, get your entry in now at talksport.com/win. That's all thanks to our friends at Enterprise Rent a Car. Whatever it is, they're here for it.
Shootout Showdown on talkSPORT with Enterprise Rent a Car, official sponsor of the UEFA Europa League and UEFA Conference League.
Now, you may have heard a massive bang and a clattering throughout that. That was because the Moose fell off his chair. There's a goal. Let's get an update in the first AFCON semi-final. Watching for talkSPORT is Ian Abrahams. Moose, are you okay?
I'm all right. Egypt 0, Senegal 1. Sadio Mane's second goal of this AFCON has put Senegal ahead with now only 9 minutes to go. Shot block Felton about 22 yards out, hit it first time low into the corner of the net, and it looks like being the winner because in the last 5 matches between these two sides, they've either finished 0-0 or 1-0, and Egypt so far in the 83 minutes we've had have not even had a shot on or off target. Well, they're going to have to start quickly to try and find one. Senegal 1, Egypt 0, Sadio Mane with the only goal.
A great goal, by the way.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it came. They broke. It came back out to me. Took one touch and just edge of the box, bang, bottom corner.
Why do you think it's been so bad? Because so much is on the line.
Maybe, yeah. You always get tight affairs like this, don't you? Sometimes where neither team really wants to go and win it because they're so scared of losing. But that must make Salah sick, right?
Yeah.
The fact that Salah, your old teammate, because there was a little bit of beef between the two as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And he pops up and scores the goal.
Yeah.
Great goal.
So it looks like Senegal will be going into the final.
Oh, the check-in penalty.
Oh, well, they're having a look at
could be to Egypt.
Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't think it was a foul, but here we go.
I didn't see it. Do you want to explain what? Oh, the referee's saying what?
I don't know what that means.
Give me more time.
Is that substitution? What is
substitution? I don't know what they're saying.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, substitution. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're going back to the Moose. Moose, what happened?
Yeah, an Egypt player went down inside the box. They did have a brief look at it. I don't think it's going to be a penalty. I think Senegal, with 7 minutes to go, thanks to Sadio Mane. And you're right, Darren. Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, there's no love lost between the two. And it looks like Mo Salah will end his career without winning an AFCON.
Wow. Okay. Right, from one semi-final to another. Of course, it's a massive one in the Carabao Cup. The semi-final first leg, the second semi-final, of course. The first one was last night. Man City well in control of that. Will Arsenal or Chelsea be in control after this tie's finished weekend? Hear it unfold live on talkSPORT. Build-up begins when we come off air, and we'll have team news for you ahead of that game right after this. to get through on Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. From us at 7 Natalie Stoyos, live Carabao Cup semi-final action. Chelsea take on Arsenal. Team news for that is in. Let's cross over to Sam Matterface, who's got all the details. Sam, good evening.
Well, a very good evening to you, Andy. It was interesting listening to your predictions for the game tonight, suggesting that there might be a lot of goals. Well, it depends, I suppose, how seriously you take the naming of the team. And, well, Chelsea fans, I'm sure, will raise an eyebrow at their 11 tonight. Sanchez is their goalkeeper. Champong is the right back. Chalobah, Fofana and Cucurella the back four. Probably one of the strongest back fours. Champong, the youngster, playing at right back tonight. Enzo playing alongside Andre Santos in the middle of the park. Caicedo suspended. João Pedro in the 10. Estevao, Guiu and Neto are the three-pronged attack. But what it does mean is that there is no Cole Palmer, no Reece James, no Liam Delap in the starting lineup, but not even in the squad, gentlemen. What about Arsenal then? Well, they made 10 changes for their trip to Fratton Park at the weekend, and they make a whole host of changes tonight. 8 from that 4-1 victory away at Portsmouth. Arida Balaga, the former Chelsea goalkeeper, is now the Arsenal goalkeeper. White at right back, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber the back four, first choice pretty much. Zubimendi, Odegaard and Rice, with Saka, Gyökeres and Trossard up top. They've got David Raya, Jesus, Eze, Martinelli, Norgard, Madueke, Marino, Havertz and Lewis Skelly on a very stacked bench. Chelsea do not have those resources available.
Oh, that's a strong
I
team.
got it right about the players, didn't I?
You did,
All
yeah.
3 were missing.
Yeah.
Got that right. Mate, your bench is frightening.
Oh, my goodness.
You'll smash them tonight.
No, I still don't think we'll smash them.
You will. Time now for this.
Be there for Super Bowl 60 on talkSPORT.
Our latest competition has landed. This is your chance to be at one of the greatest shows on earth, the Super Bowl. That's on Sunday, the 8th of Feb. As well as a pair of tickets for you and a mate. We're chucking in return flights to San Francisco, 3 nights accommodation and spending money as well. Here's how you can enter for your chance to win. Text WIN to 83338. A text will cost you £2.50 plus your standard network rate, or you can call 0343 418 7260. Lines close on the 22nd of Jan this year at 4 p.m. That's when you need to answer your phone when it rings. 18 plus UK residents only. There is this is a network promotion. Full T's and C's at talksport.com. A reminder, for your chance to win, text the word WIN to 83338 now. Guess who's in the studio? He does look like he's 10, but if she does pick him up, she'll say, "How was your day?" And he'll go, yeah. And she'll go, "I don't care." Bob or Billy?
Day's been great, actually.
You've been producing the show.
Yeah, it's been a good show, isn't it?
Great show.
Yeah.
It's been the easiest job to produce this show. Because me and Benty are just frighteningly good.
Has its challenges. Jack.
Oh, Jack, yeah. What did you make of his white outfit today?
I couldn't believe it. When he
looks like an ice skater.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 3/4 again.
He 3/4 it.
Very revealing, his trousers, aren't they?
Have you got? Can you do me a favour? Wear something tomorrow that's not 3/4 length zip. Or 3/4 zip.
See what I've got.
Or more of a 1/4 zip, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's quarter zip, yeah.
Oh, quarter zip, not 3/4. Okay. What are we doing today, Bill?
You were discussing VAR.
I'm not discussing. I'm discussing it, yeah.
Earlier. So the quiz is about technology.
Yeah.
Andy, do you want to go first?
Would you like to?
Yeah, I'd love to, with arrogance. Benty.
Andy, what did a recent article by OSU History name as the greatest ever invention?
Internet.
Electricity, vaccines, or the printing press?
Electricity has to be. Greatest invention. Without that, you can't have the others.
That's true. Printing press.
He's an idiot. It's not.
Pretty good invention.
It's all right. It's not better than electricity.
The light bulb's the one, right?
Yeah, that's electricity.
Yeah.
You know he invented that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Everything does need electricity.
Albert.
No, it wasn't Albert Einstein.
No, it wasn't. Go on.
It was Alexander Graham Bell.
Benny, who invented the light bulb?
Yeah, you liar. Give me the options.
Thomas Jefferson, Thomas Edison, Thomas Cromwell.
Thomas Jefferson was a president, right? What was number 2?
Thomas Edison or Thomas Cromwell?
Give me him. Middle B.
Good work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jefferson was a president.
I think you've got that one wrong before, so...
Yeah, okay.
We're smart, are you?
Yeah. Andy.
Yes.
Every computer has a mouse.
No, it's an absolute lie.
No, that is a lie. But some computers have a mouse.
Right.
How old's the oldest ever mouse?
What, as in computer mouse?
No.
Animal mouse.
Oh. Right, I'm going to say something, and you're going to say wrong, and I'm going to be right.
Okay.
About 80 years.
You're locking in about 80?
Yeah.
No, it's 9.
Right. Mickey Mouse.
That's true. But he's not real, is he?
Oh,
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, what you doing, Bill?
He is
real to me.
He is real.
He is real. Yeah, he is
So
real.
I got that right, didn't I?
No, the oldest mouse was 9.
No, I got that right, didn't I, Bill?
Yeah, you got that right. But
Mickey Mouse.
this one was called
Mickey
Pat.
Mouse.
He lived at San Diego Zoo. Sadly, no longer with us.
Oh, don't break it like that.
So, Benty, how many iPhones have ever been sold?
What any iPhone, like iPhone 5, iPhone...
All the way through?
Ever.
2.4 billion.
3 billion.
Wait, I'll give you that. That's a great answer, Sunshine.
It's like half the world.
How many? 4 billion?
3 billion. Well,
it's 8 billion, so it's not half the world, is it? It's nearly a third, Bill. Or over a third.
Andy, what is Elon Musk's current net worth?
I love these questions.
What?
Elon Musk's current net worth.
Elon Musk's current net worth. Elon Musk. I've no idea what he's worth.
Do you want some options?
600 billion. More than that?
No, less.
Go on.
Do you want some options?
Yeah, I do, Bill.
500 billion, 750 billion, 989 billion.
I mean,
908. I think he's near being a trillionaire, the top one.
He is near, but only 750 billion.
Only, you know, honestly.
It's too much money, that, isn't it? Way too much. Benty, what's the best-selling
I've been told that I need to keep going till this game finishes. 5 minutes. Is that right?
Go on, Bill. I'm ready for my question.
No, we don't need to go.
Go on, Bill.
Someone else go.
What's the best-selling video game of all time?
Pac-Man.
Oh, no. So I'm going to go video. Okay, give me the options.
Call of Duty Black Ops, Minecraft, GTA 5.
Oh, GTA 5 is a great shout, you know. Hit me with GTA 5, I think it's Minecraft, but GTA 5.
Minecraft.
Well, last question.
350 mil.
Yeah.
You can both answer this one.
All right.
How many chat GPT searches are there every single day? Nearest wins.
I'm going 17 mil.
I'm going 17.1 mil.
2.5 billion.
I win.
Yeah. Cheeky that.
Well done, Goldstein.
Price is right. That.
Yeah.
What strike that is.
Currently, Senegal 1-0 against Egypt. There's about another 40 or 50 seconds on the clock, plus whatever they want to put on top of it. So it looks like they're going through. If you're unsure, well, then stay with talkSPORT, because we'll have the definitive answer to that in just a moment when Natalie Sawyer takes over. And of course, she will be building up to a massive game of the Carabao Cup semi-final. First leg at the Bridge that sees Chelsea take on Arsenal. Live commentary of that right here on talkSPORT. And the boys from 10 o'clock on the Sports Bar will be taking your calls. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 for more of the same. Thanks for listening. Have a good evening. Be safe, everyone. Be safe.